Good evening and welcome to our sports show tonight because, once again, it's not what is so funny. Is it the hat I'm wearing? I don't understand.
So there was a problem with your camera. I think your camera probably was broken. That's why. I see why it was.
Have you not learned yet that if my camera's not working, that means I am planning something that's going to make you guys crack?
It's funny because I thought you were planning this, and then I was like, maybe he's not. Oh my gosh.
So, welcome to our sports show. Ed will be on later, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So
He'll
tonight,
be here when Jolly's available.
He'll be here when Jolly's available. Yeah. So
What's up, Holly?
I am producer Virgil. I am here with Patrick, Eric, and Donnie. How are you guys doing tonight?
The way that you made Eric laugh was the best opening right there. You just got to have it swirl. Where's your shirt? Where's the tarp at? You got to.
Well, we got time for this, so.
Okay. What's up, big?
Yeah. This is what happens when you're not here, Ed. I mean, just things happen. Well, so you have to pay extra to find that out. We ain't going that much further in here, but let's say there may be plastic on the chair, but that's another story. So, guys, we have a lot to discuss this Tuesday. We have a World Series matchup that
yes, we do.
Someone really is going to be invested in. We've got a lot of NFL discussion. We got a lot of college football discussion. We have to go over our picks, and we have to go over fantasy. We really don't need to go over fantasy. Like, fantasy was bad. We don't need to talk about that.
Nah, let's not talk about that.
So, but we have many things to discuss. But before we do that, of course, this show is sponsored. So, Patrick, I'm going to let you take over from here.
Well, this show is sponsored by Old Fort Baseball Co. To our friend Logan. So if you got, I don't know if any of you like paying full price for things. I do not, but our friend Logan and the team over at Old Fort do a great job of having great shirts, great hats, and a lot of great merchandise for you to check out. But because you're watching this show, if you use the code Dad Hat, you can get 15% off your entire purchase. Yes, I said your entire purchase. And Brett, if you're listening, that means you. And how many of you like stickers? Okay, and I'm gonna guess that Donnie does.
Absolutely. Look at this.
So for those that don't know, Old Fort Baseball Co. has a sticker club that normally costs $6 a month. But if you use code DHC, you get 50% off of that, and you get to have it for $3 a month. That's right, $3 a month for great stickers. And one from our good friend Ed's Broken Bad Baseball Club just came out recently, and
this was the September sticker, one of them.
So let's go over those again. Code Dad Hat is 15% off your entire merchandise order, and code DHC is $3 a month for sticker club. So be sure to check that out. And thank you, Logan, and the team over at Old Fort Baseball Co. for your sponsorship.
Apparently, it's Nudist Tuesday.
Oh, look who showed up. Is that Jolly yet again?
Yep.
Oh, I love that Jolly sits there and waits till Ed pops in. That's so. Jolly, you've got the best running gag going right now.
It's really good. The only gains, they're probably my waistline right now, so we probably shouldn't be talking about that.
Well, he's all in on OSU, so
I have
we're all out. However you want to look at it.
Locked in right now.
Do we have a special guest on the podcast?
Eric, I'm nude. What are you doing?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
I really just want to know where the banana suit is.
So, you know what? I thought about that, but the problem is
you can't stand up. You wouldn't see it.
When I went to Walmart, they did not have them in my size, and they were very constricting, so could not do that.
And the class in this podcast instantly went up because Shannon Prophet's on here, so the class instantly went up.
Is she? Oh, he didn't leave the microphone on.
He's muted again.
There you go.
Oh, go Pokes. Go Pokes.
I don't know what to say.
That's beautiful. Go Pokes.
I actually think Virgil was expecting the rest of us to do the same, and he got stuck being the only one.
I thought about that as a bit for a minute, but it's like, nah, let's walk in. It's Texas Tech week. Just walk into it.
Guys, I literally was like still trying to put my daughter to bed and giving her a bath and everything. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on. What the? Somebody was like, what happened, Daddy? Nothing happened.
It's like, it's not
Nothing.
9 o'clock yet. This is the first hour. This is the family-friendly hour.
By the way, guys, we have to let Polly tell his story today. We told him last night to hold his story until today.
Yeah.
So yes, Polly, we want to hear about your first how about your date and see how it went. So
Yeah, how did Saturday go?
Yeah. Happy for you. Happy for you, my man. Ed, this is a family show, okay?
I was going to say, when we start, Virgil, I think we know what you're wearing or not wearing. But tell us what you're wearing on your head and what you're drinking.
So I've got water here.
You better be drinking alcohol. You better be drinking alcohol.
Why?
At this point,
would you want me buzzed and shirtless like that? That's a recipe for disaster.
It would make for great TV.
But tonight's hat is
he's full screen.
Wichita's Copa, the Tumbavacas, because that's what I kind of feel right now wearing this. So going back to the Old Fort ad that we were talking about. So yes, with Old Fort, with the code Dad Hat, you can get 15% off of your checkout. When you're with Eric Profit, though, in Wichita, he will leave you, and you have to pay full price for this hat.
Sounds about right.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Sounds about right.
What about you, Patrick? What you got?
So tonight, I am wearing yet again Toronto Blue Jays stuff and this is their Canada Day hat that they wear on Canada Day. Obviously the Blue Jays are in the World Series, and I know that Polly does not like that, but go Jays. And we're going to give it our best shot against the Dodgers. And tonight I am drinking a little bit of Public Sweet Tea and a Kentucky Derby Vineyard Vines cup because, fancy, and some water.
All right. Eric?
So real quick story about the Copa. So my boss yesterday, we were talking about something, probably a terrible customer, and she mentioned put out a GIF, whatever, of flying chancla. And I said, oh, well, you should get this hat. And I took a picture and showed the San Antonio flying chanclas. And then I was like, one of the girls I work with said that she was, she's familiar with the Tumbavacas, but didn't know that everybody else or majority of the others have Copa. And so I was like, oh yeah. And so she came over to my computer and I pulled up the entire webpage that had all 100 whatever teams doing the Copa and showing her all the logos. So I got to explain to one of my coworkers kind of what the Copa was and a lot of different logos. And she's like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. So fun little story there. But today I have the Queen City Corn Dogs. They are joining a new league that just started, the Blue Ridge League, next season with 4 other teams, I believe. And so I got that hat on today. And then I have DK Lane Cake. It's an Imperial Stout, toasted coconut, pecans, Madagascar bourbon, vanilla beans added, and it's a 10%. So good thing these shows last about 3 hours, so I can just sip this through the rest of the day. Otherwise, I may be done here soon. But I think this is probably one Donnie brought, if I had imagined. So I got Decay Lane Cake from Great Notion Brewing.
Virgil had 3 of those before he got on.
And Uproot. So there's
right. This is one that's
RIP.
RIP Uproot. That's the brewery that Patrick, Virgil, and I and Rhonda went to in Birmingham.
It is indeed.
And we got those cans from them, and
Yeah.
3 weeks after we were there, or 4 weeks after we were there, they closed for good.
Yep.
Because these guys went there, Ed, and they just like, we're done. We're shutting it down.
We out.
But that partnership is with Great Notion Brewing out of Portland, Oregon, which is absolutely one of the best craft breweries in the
That was a
country.
good beer.
That's really, there's different ones in the state, like, and then even in the city that Wichita does, but to have a collaboration between those, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, from Birmingham and from Portland, Oregon is
Huh.
That's pretty cool though, if you think about it. Though.
No, right, but yeah.
Oh, hello, Joe, from the
That's
land
one-
of the American League champs. Hello.
One of the brewers was probably from Oregon, or one was from.
They know each other.
So I can see that happening, but yeah, that was definitely a odd collaboration, but a good beer.
So
Well,
Polly's date. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was going to say the same thing. You already started. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So Polly's date, it went really well. Then we went back to her house, but her sister was there. So I walked out as soon as she saw me. She was mean mugging me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's probably best.
Well, Polly, I'm presuming there's going to be a second date.
and
Maybe.
if so, then don't go back to her house if her sister's there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, that's the best way to handle that. Yeah.
Big Chew Poppy, yesterday was fairly short, wasn't it? Like a 2.5 hour stream.
I was just gonna say that's pretty long.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And I'll go over what happened to me yesterday.
Well, go ahead and tell us what you got and yours, and then I'll finish
Yeah.
up after you're done.
Well, I got my my Cleveland Guardians. I love this one. This is one of my most comfortable hats that I own. It's 7 3/8, by the way. My head size grew. Who knew that was
So much
a thing?
knowledge.
You and Barry Bonds.
I was just gonna say, all of just call me Barry Bonds from now on. So we got that. I'm wearing my best Sandlot team name there is out there hoodie.
Oh man, that looks like that looks a lot like a sticker you can get from Old Ford Baseball Co.
Oh, that's right, you can. Stay
wait,
tuned because
$2 a
Old
month.
Ford Baseball Company is going to be releasing some merch from that sometime in the new year.
Yeah, something like $3 a month for the sticker club with code
Boom, 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 sticker club, and because you use what code again?
DHC.
Boom sauce. That's right. You use code DHC, you get 50% off. Instead of paying $6, you pay $3, and you will support a great cause.
100%.
Him. All right. So listen. Yesterday I was and I want to explain something, because the reason why I created the Monday show is because we have two guys on this show that are extremely knowledgeable when it comes to the game of soccer, first of all. And they, this is your show, and I've been saying it. This is Virgil and Patrick's show. I'm just there just because I am fairly new to soccer, just like the mayor is. So we're getting there, but we both love FCS as well as you guys. We love some FCS football. So we're talking about those other sports, right? But yesterday I was like, because I was at a captain's meeting for our Sandlot League here. It was a great meeting. It was a little quick emergency meeting. For the reason for this is because we're, since we're growing, we went from 4 teams to now we're at 11 teams, I believe, 10 or 11 teams. So
Wow.
yeah. So there's a lot. We're the newest team there, and so there's this new field that we're going to be playing at, but it's not ready. It needs the miracle of God. Okay, it needs a lot of work in order for it to come back to where it is going to be, right? Because it used to be a little league field, but now it's going to be a baseball field. So we're very excited. And so we're doing that. Anyways, that's why I was late. I ate something that I don't know what happened to me. Halfway through the show, I was like, I'll be right back, guys.
Never came back.
And I never came back. I spent the
Like
rest
Ed
of
when he
the
calls you, I'll call you back in a minute. And then
I
never-
spent the rest of that show with me, myself, and I in the bathroom.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
So
Polly, Virgil's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
you know what I mean? So,
I will make sure if you bring her over to watch the podcast, I will wear extra clothes.
no,
I wear like
Virgil's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
so
So
there's
Donnie-
that. I want to show you. Let me see if I can do it. There's the field.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I feel like there's opportunity.
Oh, there most certainly is opportunity.
Yeah.
But so there it is. It's pretty cool. Brand new. There's we even have now if you look back there, batting cage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So how is it being funded in terms of
privately funded by us? We're going to be looking at selling merchandise, and then proceeds for that will go there. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be looking for sponsors. We're going to be looking for people that donate their time and money and all of that. So it's going to be, it truly is going to be a truly like a community thing. And so but we're in the
easy, that seems achievable with like 11 teams if everyone is committed to doing this.
Yep.
Where will the beer garden be going?
So that's actually funny because if you look straight in the back, is right there. This is all like, where the section is going to be, where we're going to be putting, we're going to be selling beer and all of that. And it's going to be right back there. Over here, we're going to plan on doing other things because there's parking here. It's a road back there. Daddy, why don't you donate a couple mil? That's what we can work on that.
You said private funding, right?
Yeah. I mean, we'll work on the naming rights.
Yeah. So
why Sandlot Field?
One of the working names, it's actually kind of funny. One of the working names is called the farm.
Oh, okay.
I like that
because it actually was a farm at one point. And so that's what it is. So it's pretty cool, man. We're excited. It's going to be awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, so for me, I am wearing a
Hanshin Tigers.
I got the Hanshin Tigers.
Yeah.
This is a nice Ebbetsfield flannel.
The ice cream hat that Paul got you.
This is the hat I had to buy because Paul sent me an ice cream helmet, which is back on the shelf, instead of a hat, which I gave him crap about that and continue to do so, which I told him the other day I would stop giving him crap. And he said, well, Patrick still gives me a lot of crap about not knowing that I went to Japan. So I still have some mileage left on giving him crap too. So
wait, hold on a second. He went to Japan?
Yeah, he did. He actually did.
Did not know that.
Donnie, ice cream helmets can also be hats, right?
He told me in the text yesterday that the ice cream helmet was actually harder to track down, and he even sent me the pictures that he had sent or that he had posted originally when I asked for a dad hat, and he said, "Oh, look at all these options I had," and then laugh out loud or whatever. So when he goes back to Japan, he promises to pick me up a hat. So. The Hanshin Tigers open up on Saturday, the first game of the Japan series, and they are playing against the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks in the Japan series. So we'll
should I go get my Hanshin Tiger hat that he got me?
Yeah,
from Japan. I do have one.
Oh yeah, he got you a hat. He just got me an ice cream helmet because he misunderstood my text.
It got lost in translation. It happens.
Exactly.
Oopsie-daisy.
But he liked this hat. So Paul and I are both Hanshin Tiger fans. So they are my Nippon Baseball League team.
Are you drinking anything?
And yes, drinking. I just brought out the regular Monkey Knot IPA from Straight to Ale in Virgil's neck of the woods there in Huntsville. And I had the Imperial one a few weeks ago, so I figured I might as well polish off this one tonight. So nice, huge can of IPA, and you can see the 7.25 on there.
Yeah, the fact that Straight Ale started doing tall boys, I'm so locked in on that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Did you hear Paul call you out today, Ed? Have you listened to his show?
No, I haven't done it yet. What did he say?
He just... Because Dan's like, oh, recording live from, and then he's like, yeah, some person I know says that's not possible, blah, blah, blah. So
it isn't.
Well, Dan says it today, well, every time, but then Paul calls you out, basically, not by name, I don't think, but
it's okay.
Also, check out what Easton just made me, a little whipped pie.
Man. Okay.
Little mini whipped pie from Easton.
All right. I like it.
You got an easy bake oven in there or something? What?
Hey, I would like to go over the standings for our fantasy football league.
You don't need that.
Oh no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna start at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where we're all at. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna start at the bottom. Number 14th, dead last, tied with no one for dead last. That's official league. Yep.
Yeah, they deserve to be relegated.
They're about to get relegated here in a minute. All right, then after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams technically tied for 7, but we know the order already. Mrs. Mayor. Then we got Mr. Mayor laces out, Mr. Donnie Wise. Right after that, we got the Dad Hat CFO. She was supposed to win. Somehow she ended up losing. You know what I mean? After that, we got Mr. Terry McCutcheon. Then we got Mr. Zach Prophet. We got Racing for Rugs. Mr. Purple Rain, Mr. Eric Lechtenberg. I like that name, Purple Rain. It's pretty cool.
I don't know how he's only the record he has. He has a good team.
Yep.
He does.
All right. And then after that, there's 4 people tied for 3rd place currently. Yours truly, Mr. Dad Hat himself. Then you got Mr. Mocha Magic, literally Mocha Magic right about now. Mr. Okay.
Mocha Magic Mike.
Yeah, right. Then Mr. Eric Prophet. Look at him. Influencer EP. Then Mr. Patrick Larson. Look at you. You're having a great week, by the way.
Well, I got my butt kicked the last 2 weeks, so
yeah. All right. Then at the top, we got 2 of them. Mr. Hudson Valley, Mr. Tom Thrash, and then last but not least, Mr. Taylor Kelsey, Zach Beeson at the top of the division. So there's that, boys and girls.
If Rhonda's listening, you're welcome, Rhonda. Hopefully you'll still allow me to come to your mansion.
Yeah, so a couple of the scores. Mr. Donnie Weiss, you got your butt whooped.
Yes, I did.
114-80. Mr. Patrick Larson lost again to Justin Kish, 129-113.
I got my butt kicked.
Yeah, Mr. Prophet, he put a whooping on Mr. Mocha Magic, 134-96. I'm not giving you the point, whatever. I'm just giving you the
this
point.
week.
No, it was a different Prophet.
Zach Prophet.
Zach. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't play Virgil.
Zach Prophet.
He didn't even set 2 of his guys in the lineup till midway through.
No. It was over on Thursday when Jamar Chase got the 38 points. It's like I can't come back from that. It's done.
Yeah, Jamar Chase got 38 points.
He 2 players in it, he would have been fine.
Yeah, he would have. All right, so then moving on to Mr. Terry McCutcheon, 144. He was the highest scoring team this week, 144-119 against Darla.
Yeah,
sorry,
he wasn't the highest scoring.
He wasn't the highest. There's somebody higher.
Lichtenberg had 188.
Oh, never mind. You're right. I see it.
Yep.
But then we got Mrs. Mayor. Mrs. Mayor won against Mr. Eric Prophet. What happened?
I mean, no, legit though. She had a good week. She had like 3 or 4 different people over 20-some points. It's not like
she had a really good week.
I mean, I didn't have a great week, but she had a really good week by it.
Zach Ertz, 12 points.
She had a lot of balance in her lineup with a few. Yeah, like 3. She had 3 in the 20s.
Look at that. Patrick Mahomes, 26 points. Pacheco, 12 points. Brown with the Eagles, 28. Higgins, 21.
I have Brown in another league, and he's done nothing except 1 week, and then he decides to show up this week.
That's what she's
and I
been
didn't start him in
complaining.
my other league. I still won that other league, but
that's what she's been complaining about with him too. Though he hasn't done anything, and she didn't really have much other options. She debated between him and Cooper Kupp, I think.
Yeah,
and I was like, stay with him for right now.
Official league, 42 points to Mr. Taylor Kelsey and Zach Beeson, 132. And then finally, Tom just would not. He would have won in other games, but not against Mr. Eric Lichtenberg. 188 points to 110. Hot dog. So there is your DHC Sports Show, Fantasy Football League. Maybe next time, guys. Maybe next time.
I don't know. I think my run is going back to reality. So
Yeah, you got a little cocky there for a second, and then
I think the word was hopeful more than anything.
No, it was cocky. And then the football gods just told you to calm the hell down.
You were projecting, Mr. Dad Hat.
Cocky. Yeah.
No, no. Well,
all right.
let's talk about our other competition with picks this week.
Congratulations, Donnie.
I don't know about that.
The good thing is everyone finished with a winning record this week.
Everybody again?
Everyone finished with a winning record this week.
Okay. All right. But
one person was better than the rest of us.
All right. Yeah, everybody's good.
This person only missed 2 of the NFL games. Did not have any unique picks that go through, but had a 4-game advantage over everybody else. So the winner, with a record of 28-8,
Virgil. Oh! Look at him.
I knew it wasn't me.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Complaining. Mr. Complaining.
Hey,
Oh,
where's my FCS?
oh,
Where's that at?
Wow,
How many
wow.
FCS did I get right?
you only missed 1.
Oh, it's always fiction. I never win. No.
Thanks for nothing, Youngstown State.
They won.
Yeah, and I didn't pick
they
them.
won.
You should have picked them. We all did.
So don't
Yeah,
say I'm
No,
so good on
only 2 of us.
FCS.
Only 2 of us picked Youngstown.
Oh, you and me picked them.
Yeah, you and me picked them.
He obviously doesn't have to because he
As
won.
for everybody else, Donnie, you finished second at 25-11. So congratulations on your second place.
Thank you.
Third place is me at 24-12. And there was actually a tie for last place,
Of course.
at
Duh.
23-13. But Ed, you got your over-under right. Patrick, you were off by a point on the over-under.
Then I
So-
picked my over under was my Cleveland game, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
That I got the under.
Yeah, I told you I'd finish last. You
I
said
know,
you
but I didn't want to just say you were right. I at least want to give you some hope.
yeah, I told you I was going to finish last, and you said no, you're absolutely not finishing last. And I'm like, actually, I did.
So you're not having as good as week as you could.
No,
No.
It could be better. But
So
you know what?
Yeah, but I think he'd rather lose every single fantasy football league every day, and for what the Blue Jays are going through right now.
Sure,
100%.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
100%. Yep.
So as we talk about the, let's go over the ones where one person picked one and the other ones picked the other and see how we did on that. So first, Ed, you were the only person, to be fair, with this was out of spite and not out of any analysis, pick Cincinnati. over
No,
the Steelers.
that was a legit one. They have a much better wide receiving core. Flacco had already played against Pittsburgh once, and I just don't believe in Pittsburgh's offense right
Well,
now.
that's
So.
weird because the show transcript, all I have written down was I effing hate the Steelers.
I hate the Ravens. The Steelers, I don't hate. It's just
Oh.
Because Aaron Rodgers you hate.
There's
Is
a lot of things you
it's
hate.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
There's a lot of things you hate.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a whole tournament about it.
we did, but the Steelers went on there.
Is
Sure,
it
they were
too
not-
early to start talking trash to Michael yet?
Have
'Cause
at
Green,
it.
Green Bay goes to Pittsburgh Sunday night.
Uh-oh.
Love against Rodgers. Love against
Hey,
Rodgers.
wait! Time out! Hey, Mike,
Paulie is too.
Mike, where's TJ Watt? I mean, I have not seen him.
Hey,
He's
don't
missing.
don't stir up Watt now. Wait till after Sunday night, and then you can stir him up.
Because he was like talking about Myles Garrett this, Myles Garrett that, and all of a sudden TJ Watt was nowhere to be found on that Thursday
Actually,
night game.
TJ Watt was found offsides, was what the problem was.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Oh, Polly
Well-
says TJ Watt's in a barbecue right now in Texas.
Well, he was on the second printing of the milk cartons after they finished running the Myles Garrett one. So
Myles Garrett wasn't. Myles Garrett has been shit this year, so I can't even talk too much.
But Ed, while you got that one right, you were the only person to pick Duke over Georgia Tech, which was not a bad pick.
Yeah, but they didn't show up, man. I was hopeful that they showed up.
After you text us right after that first fumble to the house, 96 yards or whatever. Now they did kind of come back a little bit, but then
they kept it close at the end, but I was like, oh my God, it was already too little too late.
When we get done talking about picks and everything, I want to go back to Big's question. He wanted to know how often we see each other a year.
Yeah, we'll go back to that.
After this one for me, probably never again.
Right. The rest of us, that's other four, not the guy in the middle.
In the middle, the guy in the middle is no longer invited.
So, well, I'm sorry for being charismatic. Donnie, props for you. You were the only person to pick UAB to cover against Memphis.
Straight.
Not only did they cover, they flat out beat Memphis.
All they needed was Alex Mortensen.
Yeah, I thought they were going to have that fired coach surge.
All they needed was just to get rid of Trent Dilfer and be like, bye.
Trent Dilfer was gone for that.
Same thing for UCLA. They've started winning now that they got rid of what's his name.
Mike, that's because he is not wearing.
Yeah, Mike, you must have tuned in late. Virgil's not wearing a shirt. He thinks he's sitting in section 175,
Oklahoma State,
whatever Oklahoma State.
223,
whatever it is.
128.
231.
231.
128.
128.
And since we're talking about that, I was the only person to say Oklahoma State was going to cover. And I'm going to be honest with you, this game was sabotaged because in the fourth, they were covering. And I'm not going to say who, but someone texted me during that game saying, it looks like they're going to cover.
Oh, so Patrick got you.
Oh, play. It was the pick six that blew it out. That blew that game.
You don't talk about the no hitter while it's going on.
Like, no.
Listen, I was out at Bubba's 33, and watching like 5 football games, and I was watching that one because I really liked the Oklahoma State helmets. By the way, those were awesome helmets. Go Pokes!
I beat you to it.
Yeah, you did,
Patrick. You never talk about it. You just wait until it's over.
Well, I don't. Well, like I said, I don't talk about. I don't talk about most teams, but in that case, I was just like, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's tempt
Why do you
fate
think
here.
I always talk down by most of my teams?
So. The team did play better. We'll probably talk more about that game.
Okay, Mike. I'll put him away. Golly.
Eric had a rare one where he was the only person that picked it, and really, he probably should have been disqualified for picking this one. He was the only person to pick the Dolphins over the Browns.
Yeah, who did they win? Didn't they won their win within the last couple weeks?
Miami
lost like 3 in a row.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that comment sounded like Mike McDaniel in a press conference.
First of all, when you're sticking with Tua after that performance?
Let's see, what was Miami?
I got it pulled up. Their win was against the Jets.
Jets. The Jets is their only win.
And the Jets gave that game away.
The Jets have given every game away.
Yeah, but I'm saying, especially in that game against Miami, they should have beaten Miami. They should have. They gave the game away like they have, like you said.
They might be benching Justin Fields there, and then Miami Dolphins are just effing around with Tua. Listen, I was the biggest Tua defender. Tua needs to be benched.
Did you say they might bench Justin Fields? Because they definitely did.
They
did.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tyrod Taylor has been named.
No. For the next game.
But look at the
Tyrod Taylor's the starter for the next game.
Good.
I think I know where you're going there. 4 of their losses were like less than 4 points.
Yeah, exactly. So they lost by 6 to New England, 10 to Buffalo, beat the Jets, lost 3 to Carolina, 2 to. So I mean, they were to the Chargers. They were close. I thought surely they might play a little bit better.
And to
but
your
obviously
defense also, Cleveland had not scored above 17 points all season.
So that was one of my 2, right, Virgil? And the other was Tampa at Detroit, I think.
Yes, Tampa Bay was the only one.
Your boy Baker let me down yesterday. I needed them to beat Detroit.
So he was going against Detroit and the Ravs. You know that.
three people actually only lost 2 NFL games. The other 2 were Donnie and me. Donnie missed Jacksonville at Rams, but then also the other one he missed was the only one that he picked, which was Vikings over the Eagles, which, in my opinion, not a bad one.
No. Even with Carson Wentz, the Vikings were playing pretty good all season.
Yeah, I figured them at home, and I think I even said it that night when I made the pick. I thought, possibly Minnesota at home would win that one, but I really thought the way that the Rams have been so slow in the first half, I don't know. I thought Jacksonville would play better over
Without
England.
Puka as well.
Right, exactly. But hey,
Especially
credit Stafford and Adams. I mean, they were a dynamic duo on Sunday morning.
So the 2 games that I ended up missing were Tampa Bay, and the game that I really want to talk about, because I don't know what the takeaway from this game is. I had the Giants beating the Broncos, which for the first 3 quarters looks like a pretty good beat. But what are the Broncos actually? What do you make of this? Because yes, the Broncos scored 33 points in the 4th.
They're not good. They played the Giants.
I still feel like they're frauds.
Yeah, but the Giants were actually the Broncos are definitely frauds. The Giants gave that game away. I mean, because they've been playing good.
Allow 33 points in the quarter.
In the 4th quarter, too.
Well, the New York Giants, they defy expectations. They defy logic.
And to steal what Patrick says a lot is they were playing to not lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, they've been playing just to, they were like, nope, we're going to hold off, and then boom. Ravens, Chiefs, and Bills aren't making it this year.
Your burner's making a bold statement there.
I'll give you the Ravens. I'm going to hold off on the Chiefs and Bills.
I wouldn't even honestly. I wouldn't even count the Ravens at this point. Their schedule's getting easier from here. I know you would for obvious reasons, but
yeah.
That's a bold statement, Cotton. Let's see how
this plays out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are on the up right now because they kind of get past the beginning of the season. I think they're getting in gear here.
A bold statement, Cotton. Look at that one. All right, Mrs. Influencer, I love it.
Oh, Val's gonna have a field day with that statement.
She changed her name.
The influencer's wife.
I like that.
I like it. It's a great name. Great name. I love it.
Camera, she had to attach a class to this show.
Absolutely. Bring it. Yeah, I'm not counting the Ravens. Whatever. The Ravens are bad. Did you see that the report that they took all the toys away? Mommy and Daddy took the toys away from the Ravens.
Oh, really?
They did. They took out the basketball hoop. They took out the ping pong table. They took out the video games. All of that out of the locker rooms. They took everything out.
Wow.
I mean, if they were playing the way they were playing, kind of makes sense.
I told you the people viewership would go skyrocket once he goes shirtless.
That was from Monday's show. He did say
He did say that Monday. Yeah.
You probably did say that last night.
Oh, have mercy.
Yeah, that's how this whole thing kind of came about, Ed.
I love it. You know what? Good for you. I love it.
While you were having you time.
I was not having you time. No, it was not a good time. It was not a fun time. Not a good time. Not enjoyable. Not at all. We're not talking about it anymore.
Yeah, I was just saying you time. I was just going to leave it.
When you were occupied, we got into a tangent about the bananas and the 230 Section 231 for Oklahoma State. And I
figured that was the case with the whole banana thing.
Yeah, I don't remember who said it, but someone said about me going shirtless tomorrow for the show. And I'm like, I initially was not going to do it because, I mean, my anxiety would probably take over. But now it's like, screw it.
Why not? Whatever. You know what I mean? As long as it's just shirtless, that's it. We're just going to stay there.
Like I said, the rest you got to pay.
What about FCS? How did we do?
So FCS, I don't think anybody finished. Oh, only one person got all 3 right. And that person's Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's good.
Talking about.
Eric, of course, missed Youngstown State. Actually, Eric and Patrick missed Youngstown State. Donnie missed Youngstown State and North Dakota. And I missed the North Dakota one.
I've been watching some North Dakota.
Who was-
They're a good. They're
Who
a
was
good
North
team.
Dakota?
Huh?
Who
North
did-
Dakota's Southern Illinois.
They were playing the Salukis.
Is it? I know we'll talk about this Thursday, but is it North Dakota State this weekend?
Yes.
North Dakota State,
South Dakota.
State.
North Dakota State, South Dakota State. Yeah,
They're playing for the marker.
It's the Dakota State Derby.
Listen, that's a good rivalry, man. Don't mess with that. That's a really good game.
Oh, Ed, I already got our FCS games picked out. We've got 2 HBCU
Ooh,
to go over. So
I'm excited now.
yeah, I feel good with the ones I picked for this week.
Oh, okay.
Is,
All right,
is
cool.
Delta State in the picks for this week? That's what I got to know.
And by the way, if you want to put another FCS team, you can feel free to take out Kent State game. We don't need to be talking about them for the rest of the year. And then we can.
Well, Kent State's going to be an actual outright pick for this week.
Is
Because
it?
Bowling Green's not favored by that much.
Wait, isn't Bowling Green being coached by a certain NFL head coach?
Yes, Pudge the Cat.
Pudge. I like it.
Well,
So have they gone? Have they now become can't read, can't write, can't win?
Kent State.
Can't
But
stay?
they've already won, though.
But
They're
they
not
won, though, so you can't take that. You can't
No,
have
but
that
I mean,
anymore.
like anymore, like for the rest of the year. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no. I
saying?
think they got a couple of
Okay.
games that they can still win.
Okay.
It
All right.
You know, they just got they got their asses handed to them. They're playing, Sam wants Virgil to know you got to charge for these views. She's putting
Well-
the kibosh on this whole thing. I was
Well,
like, put your shirt on.
just for the record, just like with everything else, first one's free.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, so this is the free trial. I got it.
Free
Okay.
trial, yes.
Nice. Okay.
yeah. The
but-
rate goes up to you don't want to know what after this.
If we're going to talk about teams that can't win, though, we're going to be talking about
Okay.
UMass later.
Well, it's $1.28 for the first month.
Oh my god!
And it goes up to 175.
Yep.
Okay.
Good job, boys. Good job. I love this.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Hey, do you have anything else? Because I really want to talk about something before I got to go and put my daughter to bed.
I do want to jump to the NFL, but let's talk about what you want to talk about, and then we can go back into that.
All right, so I sent you guys an article from ESPN. If you guys saw that apparently this high school student sued the Ohio High School Association for NIL. So judge agreed with him on NIL. Hopefully Virgil can get a sponsorship for the rest of the subscription. It's throwing loonies at toonies at Virgil, making it hell. You know what? I like it. So anyways, temporarily the judge, let me see, I'm looking for it right here. Where did I put it? There's too many stuff that we went over this today. There's just too much.
We hardly ever talk.
I know, right? We said too many things. But anyways, so what do you guys think of, like, now all of a sudden people are wanting to invest NIL in high school students? I think this is a little too far. It's a dangerous slope.
Exactly. That's I hate using the term slippery slope, but that's kind of when the NIL first stuff came out about college players being paid, it made sense back then. But when high school started doing it, I'm like, no, this doesn't feel right. This feels
Doesn't
feel, it almost feels, I hate to say exploitive.
Oh, they're
It's
gonna
exploited
exploit
by
the
the
hell out of it.
parents.
How to
Yeah.
parent, yeah.
Well, not
Well,
only
that-
the parents, but think about whoever, like, let's say there's a dealership, right? That wants to sponsor, that wants to, do an NIL deal with the student. No, I need you to be here at this time, every time, because I'm paying for you. This is our contract. So it's going to become very dangerous, very quick. And I don't agree with this. I think, I got my opinions on the whole Ohio thing and how why this is happening. But yeah, no, I'm not. I
Well,
can't.
and I think I followed that up with a video from Instagram a little while before the show, which I don't know if that was legit or it was being done sort of as a parody to something like this. But the guy in the car talking about the sixth graders in Little League football now, and it's like mom's like, my kid wants $1,000 in Roblox cards or something to play for you, and he's got 20 other teams in the area wanting him. I'm like,
Fuck off.
at 6, like in Little League football? Come on, seriously?
Honestly, it may have been a bit, but it sounds so believable at that
But
point.
Nowadays,
But it's based on this article that Ed sent us. Even if it's a bit that extends this to where it could go.
because where is it going to stop?
Exactly.
At that
Where
point?
does it start? Yeah.
Like it's already started with college, and I think we're all in agreement. We're okay with the college players getting NIL. I think we're good there. Obviously, there needs to be some adjusting,
There needs to be some
tinkering.
tweaking.
There's be some controls and governance.
Correct. I agree. We don't disagree there. But when you go down that slippery slope, that using your words, producer, and we're handing now NIL deals to high school students, this is dangerous. This is dangerous ground, Joe.
You opened the floodgates, is what you did.
What's stopping IMG Academy? What's stopping all of these big schools now from hey, come on?
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, IMG was probably doing this before it was a thing. So
more than likely,
yeah.
There's a reason everybody goes there, and they probably benefit from those players when they get contracts on the back end somehow too. I don't think that's I think that's probably below the table as well.
Yeah, and I just heard it this morning, early in the morning, when I was at the gym working out, and then I was like, wait, what? Hold on. So I had to take a second to really stop my set and pay attention, because I'm like, are we seriously doing this? And I was listening to sports talk radio in Ohio. So I'm like, they really are talking about this. They spent a good 45 minutes having discussions on whether or not they should be allowing these kids to have NIL deals.
I agree with you, Zach. It's like that you don't want to see that either. But you're right. Where does it stop if it doesn't stop at college?
It's dangerous. I don't agree with this at all. I am wholeheartedly against high school, middle school, any of that. I am so against all of this. Whether it's good or bad for the kids, or if it's going to help out families, I get it. I understand. Find different ways. This is just dangerous. It's super dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also with college, there's money in college football. There's not money in high school and middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in some high school situations.
I would say some high school situations, maybe.
But in Ohio, Massillon, you got this Catholic school in Cleveland called St. Ignatius. That's a private school. They I'm telling you, they got money. They use the same kind of logo deal as Green Bay for a year or two. They use, so that's why I still remember them.
Does Cleveland Heights have money?
Cleveland Heights, actually, that's actually a good program, believe it or not. For a while, they were number one in their division in all of Ohio. State champs too.
Yeah, Buford High School in Georgia. Look at that stadium they built.
Right. There's colleges that don't have as nice a stadium as that.
Yeah, and going by it, it's even driving past it, it's even more impressive than what you see on the internet. So.
But what I was trying to think about, you guys name high schools that have money, but not all of them are going to be like that. If we're talking about overarching, that's where it's going to be. That's where your disparities are really going to show up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like it.
Most of your high schools are going to be like rec league teams, and there's going to be a handful that are just legit full of stars playing against each other. Again, think of the long-term ramifications in college. We keep talking about the possibility that they start changing the format of college one day. Who knows, 10, 20 years from now, you have half the schools that are the top ones with all the money in a league, and everybody else is just playing for fun at that point.
I'll tell you this, in Ohio, for example, they got the school called St. Ed's. That it was 5 minutes from where I lived. Buku money there. You got Kenton McKinley. They played at the Hall of Fame stadium. You have a school called Glenville. Oh man, that's in Cleveland. That is, if you follow Ohio State, there's a lot of wide receivers and a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of good players that come out of Glenville. This is so. Yeah, there is a potential for this being very dangerous.
So what I'm taking is Ed lived in the high end part of Cleveland.
No. Nope.
You're talking about all these schools by you and all the money. And
my takeaway was that he lived 5 minutes by a school that had his name on it.
St. Ed's.
St. Ed's, that's true. I didn't catch that. Yep.
St. Edwards, yeah, St. Ed's.
Donnie, Ed
Archbishop.
does have a private pool, so
I'm telling you, Mentor, Kirkland, those are schools that are Wadsworth. They were like right by my house. These are all like close by, like within a half hour, 45 minutes from me. By the way, Cleveland Heights is like a very interesting area. Like I live in the area where it was like nicer, and then as soon as you cross the border, you in the hood. It was called East Cleveland. If you ever heard of East Cleveland, you'll know what it is. It ain't good. So
yeah, Joe, that's a good point. He says the high schools should change their logos to similar to minor league teams and merchandise more.
Yeah. I just, again, we're finding it's very dangerous. It's just a dangerous, slippery slope that we just do not want to go down by paying high school students. It's just, it shouldn't happen.
Well, and to Phil's point too about the difference in South Carolina high schools coming down to local property taxes, that's very true as well. Our biggest schools in this state are either in Charleston or in Greenville, Spartanburg area where there's a lot more money, and Rock Hill, obviously, because they're right outside of Charlotte. Yeah. But those areas are the ones. I mean, you drive past Dorman High School in Spartanburg, and you look like you're going past a university. I mean, they have a freshman campus. They have a regular high school campus. They have it's crazy. It's like a freaking college over there.
Donnie's seen my high school.
You've got a cool.
I've seen your high school, bro.
I don't know that it's a big high school, but
we walked right past
it. The architecture is fantastic at Eric's high school.
See, I like how it's always between the three of us. Two have seen something, but one hasn't, because I did not see the high school.
Well, he forgot that he showed me the high school.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Donnie wanted to take pictures of it all, so that's why.
Oh, I did. I got out and took pictures because the architecture, the Native American sculpture.
I mean, he also got like fancy boxes at the Windsurge game. He got a whole lot of things I didn't get, so I get it.
No, Patrick,
you're not the mayor.
Patrick, did you end up going to his high school because you got lost going to the bookstore at Wichita State?
I took the scenic route. Okay.
Hey, we tried to go into the bookstore, however, it was closed. Now, Donnie and we just got busy and didn't make it to the main one. We went to that Shocker shop or the Shocker store, but Patrick and I tried going to the actual bookstore, but it was closed. They told us it was open, Donnie, because I think when you were here, school was just starting up. But Patrick, you were here a little bit earlier, so it was closed for the summer.
Yeah, we were going to go over to the main bookstore, but like you said, we started looking at the Pizza Hut building and some other stuff and the stadium and all. And it was like, I'd rather circle back around to it when I come out there for a game, actually, is what I think I said. So,
Wichita State game?
Yeah, I'd like to come out for Wichita State baseball game, and then I'll hit the store.
Yeah, it was fun when I did that. So
maybe I can finally get a Wichita State hat since they're switching to Nike and not Under Armour.
Yeah, they're Nike now.
That was the other thing. Eric was looking for Nike stuff at the Shocker store out there, the little strip mall area, and they didn't have any. She said, I think she even said they might have Nike stuff at the main store, and that was why we started to go over there. But he's like, I can go some other time.
Because it was just a month after they had switched to Nike, so they probably didn't have a whole lot to begin with. But if you go now, I'm sure they have more stuff.
Oh, I bet
do they have the Nike Fitteds already?
Not that I've seen. They might, but I haven't seen them.
I need one of those.
I want to answer, before we get too far, Big's question. If you go back, so he was asking how often we get to see each other. You guys probably a little bit more, like Donnie and Patrick, just because you're closer, but I'd say probably 2 to 3 times a year, maybe.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say more if you invite me to things, but he doesn't. So
we're trying to see each other more often, and I don't think the 5 of us have been in the same spot yet. I think 4 of us have at a time.
We went to
last year. Yeah, that's right. In Raleigh.
Virgil,
that's right. Yeah. That was the first time we'd all, or maybe the only time we've all 5 been together.
So for Big and others that aren't familiar, so we do the Curb Rim Media, the CBM meetup every year, and this year it was in Chicago and that kind of surrounding area. The prior year it was in the Raleigh-Durham area. And then the year before was in Twin Cities, Minnesota. and then it was going to be Toronto and Buffalo next year, but the World Cup's going on, so we're not sure. I don't think we have finalized plans. But then, like, I went out to Chattanooga and then over to where Virgil's at and met him, and then Donnie, Patrick, and I went out to San Francisco this year. Donnie came to my hometown. And so, yeah, usually roughly around 2 or 3 times, give or take, so far. But yeah, we try to see each other a handful of times a year.
And Eric has selective memory, but he also came to my city, but he fails to mention that.
Well, I didn't say that I came and saw. I say I went and saw Virgil. I didn't say that I went and saw Donnie either, because at least I got to see a game with you. I didn't get to see, at least in Donnie's hometown, I didn't get to see a game.
See, Donnie gets mentioned about going to Wichita, but do I? No.
That's right.
No,
I did get to see, if Big's still on here, I did get to see all of them at their basically home ballparks this year. I did a couple different trips, but sat with Virgil back in, what was that, April. And then on my trip I do with my brother in June, we went to we saw Ed in Durham, Patrick in Gwinnett, and then Donnie in Lexington. Well, not Lexington,
Columbia.
but Columbia. So
yeah, and I traveled with you guys to a couple of the games around the Charlotte area too.
Yeah.
To answer Zach, we're not doing the Buffalo Toronto because of the World Cup. That's putting a wrinkle in availability of
and the price of everything.
Affordable hotel space. So.
Patrick, are you texting from my wife's YouTube account?
I am not. I am not.
Well, and to finalize,
she's a very intelligent woman. She is absolutely right.
We all except Eric met up in Chicago this year. He was the one that didn't go to Chicago because he already had another trip planned close to that. So
I took my mom to San Diego and LA that weekend. Ed, we were just going back to Big's question about how often we see each other a year. I said roughly 2 to 3 times, give or take.
Yeah.
And then Donnie said we've never been in the same place together, but we were for CBM last year.
I was just going to say, here in Holly Springs.
Yeah.
Where Eric took a bunch of naps on my couch.
That's right.
And in Donnie's car.
In Donnie's car. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So we will announce the CBM meetup for next year once we kind of regroup and try to figure out something that's going to work.
I'm trying to figure out because it cannot be in the same time as the World Cup. That's just a hot mess.
Paulie will get to bring whichever girlfriend he's currently on at the time. He can bring her to that trip.
Maybe all of them.
There you go. Just bring them all.
Well, if the World Cup is in, U.S. and Canada, maybe a good time to do Japan.
Bro, you need to calm down.
What?
And Joe, you said something about Rickwood. I am trying to get some of these guys to commit to next September for the Savannah Bananas at Rickwood Field. So we'll see. It's not the Bananas, actually. It's their 2 new teams, the Indianapolis Clowns and the Coconuts against
and the only reason why I'm considering it is because it is Rickwood Field and is the Clowns.
Yeah, so that's a possibility. We'll circle back to that once we confirm how many tickets we can get and whether that we can do all that.
Have you not been to Rickwood yet? Dude, it's phenomenal.
It's unreal.
That's why it's on my calendar for September, because I was like, I got to go to Rickwood Field.
Well, and there may be another MILB game during the summer there as well. It probably hasn't been announced, but I think they're working on that.
They're trying to make the Rickwood Classic a yearly thing again. Yeah. So
they should.
Well, isn't this year also 2026 the Field of Dreams is coming back?
It is.
That's what I thought. Okay, so as far as one of the cities that we were looking at, we really wanted to do the Buffalo Toronto thing because that would have been cool. 2 countries, right? That one we might have to postpone until 2027 for that one. But right now we were looking at one of the spots where is Texas, and then we'll see maybe possibly also looking at I think it was like the Pacific Northwest. So those were the options right now as far as what we were looking at. And if we didn't have it during the summer, pushing it to the fall for the Arizona Fall League. So we'll see. The Fall League is fun. I'll say that. That's a lot of fun.
I'd like to get out to some fall league games.
We may want to have to cut out the Northwest.
Oh, that's right.
Seattle's a venue.
Yep. So again, we're very limited. Eric's wallet votes Texas.
There's more opportunities for me not to be wearing a shirt in Texas. So
very true.
I can drive to Texas pretty easily. So
same here.
Are we talking Houston or what are we talking?
There's the opportunity for Houston, because there's a lot more opportunities for other teams in that area, not just Major League Baseball. There's minor league there as well, so that was a possibility. Dallas was a possibility.
That's a
Dallas here.
That's drivable from Wichita, so that's good.
I wouldn't recommend Sugarland, but that's just me personally.
I wonder why. Just a thought. Just wanted to, but we're excited because obviously it's a fun time to have the CVN meetup with everybody. And I'll say this: Chicago was a lot of fun. That was cool to have everybody there except for Eric. To have everybody, and it was cool, right? Like the two ball clubs that we went to go, 3 actually, was a lot of fun. Those were great ballparks. The Dogs, oh my god.
It's actually cool that we didn't do any affiliated games, but they were all fantastic games.
Right?
I ended up going to Chicago the weekend after you guys.
Yes, you did. See, Phil says that Sugarland is great. So shout out to the Wombats, by the way. They just joined here for a little bit on Instagram Live. So shout out to them.
What up, Wombats? I've got your hat.
So yeah, exactly. Sandlot team here in North Carolina.
Did they say what's going on next to you?
I think they know.
Okay.
Did you see Zach's comment? The Padres and the Toros de Tijuana, if we want 2 countries.
Toros de Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Toros.
Did you say that?
Not Tijuana.
I just put a southern spin on it.
Toros de Tijuana. No. Toros de Tijuana.
De Tijuana.
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 Toros de Tijuana. We'll see, man. We'll see. Again, there's a lot of options. There are a lot of options that we can definitely take a look at and go in. So we'll see. I'm excited, but we definitely want to make sure that we grab some minor league ballparks, right? Like, I mean, that's the major thing for us is that we want to make sure that we get minor league clubs.
We're trying to get further away from Patrick as possible.
You what?
What?
We're trying to get further away from you as possible if we go Braves and Stripers.
Strippers? What?
Yeah.
You've got that covered, Virgil. Don't worry about it.
I was just about to say.
So you're saying that we should try Atlanta area, the Georgia area? But if it's going to be a Georgia area, it cannot be in the middle of summer. F all that.
These guys are weak. I came to see you in the summer, Patrick.
Yeah, but
I mean, and you're all very welcome, obviously.
Very welcome. I'm coming during when it's not as hot as Hades out in there.
Well, if you come during the winter, there's no baseball.
Yeah, but we can go in early spring when there's baseball starting.
Yeah.
Or do spring training.
Ooh, spring training wouldn't be bad.
Come to Augusta. I know a guy.
Donnie Jr. over here.
Yeah.
So
someone's been learning from Donnie Wise. Know a guy.
Exactly.
In this case, someone is the guy.
We could do a Columbia, Lexington, and stay in Donnie's man. All of us can stay in Donnie's mansion.
Oh my God, can we all camp there?
Sure.
He's got plenty of room.
And by camping, I mean all of us on the air mattress in the living room.
I was like, we put air mattresses out. Yeah.
Yeah, you and me in the Patrick suite, Eric. Can't wait. San Francisco all over again.
I think we could probably fit 4 king size air mattresses downstairs.
I got so tired of spending the entire weekend with this dude that I got up in the middle of the night and left and didn't even tell him bye.
Yeah,
Mrs. Mayer's still holding it against you.
One night stand. I got stood up. So.
Awkward.
And then Zach Beeson said, y'all said Houston, not far from the brand new Beaumont oil barons. That's the former home of the Beaumont Golden Gators, right? Right, Beeson?
No,
Okay.
when I'm thinking of Texas, I'm trying to find a way to incorporate Abilene into it.
They're
If we were gonna
nowhere
do
near
Abilene, we'd
anything.
have.
That's the thing.
I
It's
was gonna say,
so-
They're
You'd
so
have to get them
far
near
from
Dallas.
everything.
yeah.
Well, I want to work in Wichita so we can find a way over to Stillwater to go to Eskimo Joe's.
you come to baseball around the clock, and we'll do that. I tell you, you come to that. I will be your chauffeur down to Stillwater.
Do you do that before or after around the clock?
After.
I was going to say you don't
If
want
he
to.
does it before, he's going to be in a food
No.
coma.
I don't want to be Ed. So so
I don't even know what that one means. That's a new one on me.
hi
That's
Ed.
because I spent too much time in the bathroom on Monday night. He said he doesn't want to be
He
me.
doesn't want 4 innings of baseball because he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes, please.
That's neat. El Paso, Amarillo. Oh, those are some good ones.
I've completed Texas, and El Paso is wonderful. Wonderful ballpark.
I have not been to a baseball game in Texas yet.
In El Paso.
What?
Yeah, I just haven't made it down there.
I've gone
I've
to
been to
every.
a Dallas Mavericks game
Oh.
somehow, but not baseball.
So Eric, in El Paso, do you have any food recommendations?
No, I don't actually.
Sure.
Okay, just making sure.
Ice cream in a helmet, or
Well, I mean-
actually nachos in a dog bowl, and you get to keep the dog bowl.
Yeah, you're right though, Mrs. Influencer.
It is, but it's an easy flight to Dallas and then Dallas to El Paso.
Yeah. Well,
But we're trying to do multiple.
Mrs.
Oh,
Influencer,
No, I'm
he's
just
not saying
saying
it's-
just in
it's
Oh,
general.
yeah, I got you.
it's easy when he doesn't drive.
That's right.
Okay.
Or if it is a driving thing, I'll just sleep.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So
It's
Texas
easy
seems
when-
like a pretty good option, is what we're hearing. There's a
Yeah.
lot of ballparks that we can definitely hit up.
Yeah, I and I've got a friend in Round Rock, so
So,
Round Rocks is a nice ballpark. They have a
I was
lot
gonna say
of
if we could find
amenities.
something
He's
around
not-
Frisco, Round Rock. I mean, I know they're not all right there together, but
he's not
something
with the
kind of in its
he's not with
proximity.
the Express, but he lives outside Round Rock.
I'm disappointed that they didn't have ice cream helmets in Round Rock when I went, though. But then they did this year, and Kelly got one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they don't seem like the kind of team that would skimp on the ice cream helmets.
They clearly had a picture of you, like in the back says, "Do not give this man ice cream helmets."
I 100% believe that.
Or they say he actually needs to pay for it for once.
No, that's not a thing.
mhm.
But
Well, Donnie and I know that, don't we, Donnie?
Samantha and Mrs. Influencer wanted a night off from baseball, so they did not go to Round Rock.
Who was it, Mrs. Influencer and who?
128, 175.
Oh, got it. Okay. Sorry.
They don't carry.
That would be
logo
cool to
baseball,
rent
really?
out the lazy river there.
In Frisco?
Yeah, that would be cool.
It would have to be a Thursday or a Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember which days are public.
So I can score keep on the lazy river and immediately regret it.
There you go. What she said there.
Lazy River in Frisco means no shirts. All right, Virgil's in.
Aren't there Rough Riders there too?
Very,
Okay, so-
very difficult and hard to see, though, from the lazy river. So you'd have a hard time keeping score.
Yeah. By the way, do you have like a waterproof score sheet protector there?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
So do cannonballs behind him.
Yeah.
You can buy individual tickets on Thursdays.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like there's one other day, too. Maybe like a Saturday or Sunday. I think Sunday, because I always go on Saturday.
Cocktails like that would be the day for that.
Yeah, I think Thursdays and Sundays, because every time I've been, it's been on a Saturday, and it's groups only then. So I think Thursday and Sundays maybe.
But if we do that, then we definitely have to be like, all right, we need a group setting. Like, all right, this is how many people are going to be.
Yeah, if that's the case, then we could do it any other day, like a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would think a weekend like the Lazy River would be booked up.
It depends on how quickly when you decide if you do it like now.
Sure. Oh, prairie dog mascot named Deuce.
And guess what his number is on his jersey?
22.
Number 2.
One.
Just
That
two.
would be double deuce.
Double deuce. Got it. I apologize.
They had really good deep fried Oreos. It's a really cool Western kind of throwback ballpark for those that haven't been to Frisco.
Oh, Dr. Pepper Park.
No, Riders Ballpark.
Is it? Did they drop the Dr. Pepper name, or did they ever have it?
Back in 2021.
That's what. Okay.
No, I don't know if they dropped it.
Yeah, it's been just Riders Ballpark
Okay.
for the last 3-4 years.
Okay. So just Riders. Okay.
Which is terrible. They just keep that's fun. Like,
Yeah.
Riders Ballpark is boring.
It's like when Jackson went from Pringles Park to the ballpark in Jackson. Like that was.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
Been to Frisco 3 times. It's one of my top 3 minor league ballparks.
All right, cool.
Is Prairie Dogging it? Is Prairie Dogging it a regional thing?
Whoa.
Sounds like it, Shannon. It sounds like it.
Considering that all of us knew what that meant, I think it's probably not as regional as we're thinking.
All right,
Well,
so here we go.
all I know is when we went to the zoo, Shannon, there were no prairie dogs available, so I don't know.
Hey, if you go to Hutchinson, you know where Hutchinson is, Patrick?
Huh?
When
Do
you
I know
drive,
where Hutch is?
yeah, when you drive into Hutchinson, Kansas, as you drive into town, there's just prairie dogs all over the not the road, but on the side of the road as you drive into town.
Isn't
So
that where
here-
grandma? Isn't that where grandma related to Prophet is?
Correct. And also, Donnie, when I went back, like the time after that, the prairie dogs were out.
Oh yeah, I remember you sent me a picture. I'm like, oh, now they come out. Okay, I got it.
All right, so here, check it out. Look at
Yeah, what you
Abilene.
What's the name of this map?
Oh, it's from baseballmapper.com, baby.
That's right. Check them out.
That's
Number
why
one
they're part of the
signing
Kerber
you could.
Medium.
The Kerber Media family.
So Abilene is definitely out because it's like in the middle of nowhere.
How far is it from Midland? That ain't too far.
So there you go.
Texas. That's a lot further than you think on that map.
Right, it's Texas, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do scale. Let's do scale in social studies class.
All right, so we
Probably
got a
probably
couple of
there.
teams right here, right? So let's see what this one is the
Rough
Rough Riders. Then you have Patriots.
That's a
That's
university. You'd
university?
have to go. You'd have to. Well, if you
University?
go April,
Maybe.
they would still be
Well,
playing in April.
wouldn't
Oh.
they already be playing conference spot champion? No, they wouldn't be. So
No.
that's possible.
So
Eburn.
no, I didn't have any issues.
Yeah. So, Eric, Midland to Amarillo is 3.5 hours.
Are you talking about this, Joe, right here?
Drop out the college and
Yeah, Joe, I had that problem. Actually, today when I was trying to plan a road trip, that wasn't working properly.
Text the baseball mapper dudes and let them know.
Yeah, I need to.
All right, so there it is. So then we got TCU. There it is. We got the Railroaders.
Cleburne.
So I mean, there's a couple of teams that we can definitely do right here.
the Dallas area wouldn't be bad if you had Cleburne, Frisco, and maybe the Rangers or something.
Exactly, but then you got come down here. Obviously, these are a lot of them are going to be
You think Val would actually come to a CBN meetup if we did that?
probably.
If it's in the Dallas area, yes.
So you got the Astros, you've got
'Cause she was supposed to come to Chicago with us, and then she didn't.
Right.
yeah, she planned a trip to Chicago after we were all gone.
Hey,
Sugarland.
guys, I got some bad news for you.
What?
Dallas
What's up, Wade Barrett?
Dallas is also a venue
Are you
for the
kidding
World Cup.
me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
San
we just-
Antonio.
Well, we need to pick a date that
When does it
for
start?
the World Cup.
Ed, you're not going to, but no, I'm joking about that one. World Cup starts. It looks like
It starts
June.
in mid-June.
Oh, see if we go April or May before it gets too hot.
So that means we can still do the Buffalo Toronto thing then if it's April May.
No, it wouldn't be able to do because we looked at those dates for
Is it because of your felony and you can't get to Canada?
that too.
Okay.
No, he just
So it was coinciding with the World Cup when we were
Oh,
trying to do Buffalo
Gotcha. I gotcha.
because those were going to be there at the same time. Those were the only days really. But there's also San Antonio,
because
ETSA, the missions. Incarnate Word,
I swear to God, they always come up somehow.
yeah.
the River Monsters.
The World Cup
Oh.
is World Cup's June 11th to July 19th. By the way,
Austin Weirdos,
I don't think they're a team
They're
anymore.
not playing
No.
anymore.
unfortunately, they don't exist anymore.
and Round Rock.
That's not a bad
Hey.
area.
Austin is not bad. So I mean, there's some options here, guys. But if he wanted to do the New Mexico, the Aggies, the State, and then Ciudad Juarez. Oh, there it is. So there's the Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas in the corner of where there's nothing. It's the armpit of Texas.
Bill brought up
That's not nice. I'm sorry.
Bill brought up Wisconsin. I never thought about Wisconsin. Or is that too close to doing Chicago last time?
Yeah, so we're trying to do a different area.
I like the idea of Wisconsin, though.
Yeah, that'd be one to keep for the future.
Beloit's on my list. Which
is Oregon anywhere for that area that time? Because we got Portland here. We can definitely do some pickles.
Portland is not on the list, so I think we're okay there.
You got the pickles. You got the Hillsboro hops. You know how much fun going to a Portland Pickles game would be?
That would be them and the hops would be cool.
I have been.
You've been to those ballparks?
Yes. The Hops are doing a new stadium. I don't know if it'll be this year or next, though.
But we got 3 teams right there, and then we can go down to Salem, Volcanoes. The Marion Berries, that's collegiate. So, I mean,
there's the third Beetlejuice, Eric. The Marion Berries.
Austin Weirdos are back for 2026 from Mr. Beeson.
Okay, maybe we can add a little Pecos League.
Okay.
So there you go, boys and girls. All right, so Texas is a good option. Maybe Northwest.
If it's before World Cup.
Let's not forget about our good friend in Pasco.
Yeah, if we pick something before the World Cup starts in June or mid-June, we should be okay.
Hey.
Eugene Emeralds, yeah, that'd be good.
I'm literally in the middle of the show, honey. What's up?
So unprofessional.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. All right, I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.
And on the list of things you don't say to the CFO of the Dad Hat Industries.
What?
I'm in the middle of the show. What do you want?
She was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Girl, stop."
I was waiting for him to say, yeah, he's shirtless. I don't know why either.
Bill, I need to make it to the Nat.
Listen, Phil, look, we can do a different kind of Canada.
True. I wanted to do that before last year, and it didn't work out. So
yeah, I say it all the time, Joe. So you got the Canadians.
Yep.
Nanaimo. Harbor Credits.
You get up in the Seattle area, and you got a lot more options, especially if you get in there before the Cup.
I am trying to look. Where is it?
Well, you got Mariners. You got Tacoma. You got Dub C.
There they are. Got Dub C. Oh, I am definitely not saying that, bro.
Wait, Dub C, are you talking about Dub C like the rapper?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Hey, what's their true name?
The Seal Slingers.
The Seal Slingers. That's right.
Of course.
Fish sticks my ass. So I'm still not getting over it. All right, guys. Thank you. So now we got some options. So I just wanted to put that out there. We got some options for the future. So I'm very, very excited. We'll see.
Well, since we're on the term of minor league baseball, there is a tease going on with the Beloit Sky Carp that we need to discuss. Now, we do not know if this is going to be a new identity or if this is some kind of event that they're doing. But they have a video posted, and we're going to play that video right now. See if you guys can you guys all see that?
Yep.
All right. And no, this is not from my home movie collection, I promise.
Ooh, Halloween theme.
If Virgil comes shirtless out of the woods, I'm gonna shit. It's not the Casper Ghost, is it?
No, so if we get, let me see if I can actually get that a little too back up of it. So that's what we have right here. Now, Patrick and I spent a large amount of time that I would not like to admit in public enhancing, trying to figure out what that hat is.
Well, who's the video from?
Beloit Sky Color.
Oh, okay.
So that's looks like
I
something.
gotta
Really,
message one of my inside contacts about this and see what happens. Of course, he's not only mine; that individual is also many of ours.
True
So-
story.
Well,
So
the
that
date is Sunday, right? When it 10/26?
Friday.
10/24.
10/24. Oh, yeah, Friday. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll know by Friday, but
Okay.
they kind of snuck this one on us. I didn't know about this until Patrick told me yesterday. So,
But like, think about Friday in terms of like scary movies and everything, like Friday the 13th, and I mean, I know it's not Friday the 13th, coming up, but I was trying to think, but yeah, when we superimposed it, Virgil, what'd you think?
I think it's a new identity for sure. I thought maybe it was at first when I saw I thought it was gonna be like a new style of maybe one of the SkyCarp logos, possibly. But the word mark is telling me different, that it's gonna be something brand new. As for what though, I don't know.
I try to get it as close as possible.
Yeah, it almost looked like a werewolf to me, or something along those lines, or some type of creature like that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell for sure because I couldn't superimpose it enough. But it's interesting. And Beloit doesn't rarely misses. In fact, I don't think they've missed so far with anything that they've done. So I'm excited to see what they do.
And thanks to Donnie saying that, now I'm going to come up with a fake logo reveal where it'll just be me shirtless.
I'm intrigued. I am intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what comes out from there for 10/24. The other thing I do want to mention, we did talk about Salem reveal. They posted something with the saying that they're 25 days out, and it may be giving away a little bit of what this could be for their identity. And I'm going to pull that up real quick. This is from their Instagram.
While you're pulling that, we definitely should be talking about the Women's Pro Baseball League.
I saw a little bit of that, but I didn't dive more. I didn't dive a little bit into that. So it has 25 days with their launch party here, and this was 7 days ago. But if you look at the 25, you can kind of make out what looks like a life vest or maybe some kind of jacket used for mountain climbing, probably.
Interesting. Is that wood on the green, like scoreboard?
Sorry, what?
It looks like wood, the green part.
I wouldn't say.
I mean, I'm only going by the small picture. I'm not trying to go like this.
Yeah, it's orange and black, so there's no green.
Oh,
in
it's
it.
black? That looks like green.
It looks green from the shot I'm looking at here, but it's black on the actual image.
Okay.
So of course with this one, there was no public name the team. They did take submissions, but so we don't even know what options there are out there. But this one we will find out about in November 8th, I believe. So looking forward to see what's going to come from that. I'll close that out now. So let's go back to our NFL talk while Ed's gone, and then he'll come back and talk about the Women's Baseball League, because I saw that late before I had a chance to really look at it. Talk about the games that involved your guys' teams. And Donnie, we're going to start with you, because I watched a good bit of the Panthers-Jets game. And while I know everyone was saying that, it was closer than what it was, I did not feel like the score kind of indicated how that game was. It felt like a lot further out. What were your thoughts on that game? And before you talk, you're muted.
Sorry. Again, we're winning despite Bryce. I mean, he got hurt and everything, but he was playing okay. Running game wasn't as good. Jets defense is actually pretty good. They're not great. They're not as good as they should be, but they're actually pretty good. Leggett finally had a pretty good day. Dalton coming in kind of sparked it a little bit too. Their defense just kept us from really doing a lot and made the score a lot closer. But ultimately, I felt we outplayed them pretty good, but the score didn't really indicate that.
Would you say the running game was because of the splitting the carries between Hubbard and
Dowdle? Dowdle still got pretty good bit, but and Chuba didn't get. He didn't have a big day, but he didn't have a bad day either, I guess. I don't know how to say that. It's just, it's splitting it kind of. I'm trying to pull up the actual totals here. Let's see. Go back to. There we go. Box score. So Dowdle had 79 yards. Chuba had 31. Not a lot of rushing. The Jets defense, like I said, they're pretty solid defense. They had some sacks on us. I think we had, did we give up 6 sacks? I think, if I remember the number right. Yeah. No, we got 6 sacks. I'm sorry. But, our defense played solid. Justin Fields was horrible. And, he's probably not going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets anymore after that game.
No.
So Tyrod will come in. That'll be a whole different team there. Again, Bryce, 15 of 25, 138 yards, 1 TD. He wasn't playing horrible, but again, he's just kind of managing things, which I can take, but that's not going to help us against better competition either. So,
I kind of disagree with that. Because if he's managing better and he's not doing turnovers, I think you have a chance to win more games. I think the turnovers is what kills Young in the end, especially when he gets rushed and makes rash decisions.
Well, it's not always the turnovers. It's the drive killers that he does. The third down conversions that he doesn't make on stupid throws that kind of kill momentum. He kills the momentum too many times, and it is on him. But I'll give you that. It's not all on him either. But like I said last week, I thought we were starting to get some things going. Leggett finally had a big day, 9 catches, 92 yards. McMillan didn't have as big a day this week as he had last week. Some of the other guys didn't do much. It's crazy. The NFL is like one week you have some guys that just ball out, and then the next week they don't do much. So credit Jets defense really on why this was only a 13-6 game. We really probably should have won this game like 28-6, but anyway.
Patrick, what about the Colts win against the Chargers?
Well, first of all, Zach Beeson, if you're on, I got your message saying that trash talking before the game even started, but I finished it with the comment. So, your team got bolted up, and go Colts. Anyways.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Monday, Patrick.
Man, I'll love Beeson. I love you, my man.
Please tell me you sent him the tweet with Indianapolis Colts grew over the Minions.
No, unfortunately, I did not. I know that he saw it, though. I know he saw it. So, that was an elite response, by the way. But I was obviously very, very pleased. The Colts offense continues just to kind of run rampant. And what people don't seem to realize is that the Colts defense they're on like their sixth string defense at this point, because all of our top guys are hurt. So whatever.
Can I go over really quick over something with the Colts?
Sure. What's up?
Yeah. They beat the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Titans, the Raiders, the Cardinals, and the Chargers.
Yeah.
Just pointing that out. Just wanted to be fair.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Rams.
They lost they lost to the Rams. If Adonai Mitchell hadn't dropped that pass near the end zone and let go up for a touchback, we might be talking about an undefeated Colts team.
Well, they're not.
Well, they're not, but they're certainly better than the Browns.
The I'm the one who's calling out the Browns every single day. So I mean,
Yeah, and I'm also going to say that the Colts.
Don't be jumping on the calling out the Browns, because I got this all by myself. I am the driver of the bus, and I am the passenger as well.
That's fine, because the Colts will play harder teams, but you can only play who's in front of
next
you right
week.
now.
Not this week.
Not next week. But and they've got a fortunate schedule compared to a lot of teams. I mean, they do not have like exactly a top 10.
Honestly, though, I'm talking shit, but like, you're beating the teams that you're supposed to be beating.
Well, and the thing that I'm impressed with is that most games, there's been a few really close games, like the Cardinals game, but they're beating
the Chargers.
You what?
Chargers-ish.
I was going to say a couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
You want to call that close? Okay.
Ish. I said ish. Calm down.
Okay. Well, I think that's ish that what you're saying, but okay. But anyways,
listen here, Monday, Patrick, calm the hell down.
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
So see, what happened though was that since Patrick was watching the game on Monday, Patrick was not able to show up.
That's right.
Got it.
This is basically
makes sense now.
This is built up Monday, Patrick.
It's been building.
Yes.
Yeah. You know. But I thought that Jonathan Taylor continues just to run over teams. I mean, he's been the best running back in the league this season for me. In terms of being, and that's saying something considering you got like your Jahmyr Gibbses of the world and people like that out there. But as far as consistency, he's had a really consistent season, and he stayed healthy. So yeah. I was flying to Indianapolis during the Colts game in my Chargers jersey, looking like a little ass clown. No, Beeson, I do want to know this. What did you think of the gold jerseys that they were wearing?
I enjoyed the Chargers.
I thought those looked clean.
I like those.
I thought those looked clean.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of love in the mainstream sports talk, though.
when I'm so fucking tired of mainstream media.
I know. It's like, come on, guys.
I thought they looked good, personally.
I think they were great.
Yeah. And so that game was in LA, right?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Savannah Bananas playing football.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I thought they were great.
Yeah, I thought they looked clean, but that's just me.
By the way, now, gentlemen.
She's not saying that to me and someone else for once.
No, she's saying that to me and Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to point some things out, okay?
Hey,
yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
When they did the color rush a few years ago, didn't the Chiefs playing the Chargers that was like ketchup and mustard?
The ketchup and mustard, yeah.
Was it these same uniforms?
No.
Or similar?
No, those were darker than
darker yellow. Okay.
Yeah, these were more like a gold, right?
Because I remember like the Seahawks had the highlighter game, and then the Chiefs and I thought the Chargers had the ketchup and mustard game.
Yeah,
I got Baylor vibes from the uniforms because I know Baylor wears that bright yellow sometimes too. Let's see. Eric, how about your game?
We won.
It was a game. It was a game.
We won. That's all you can ask for in the NFL. I know obviously it's not really an excuse because they're professional athletes that get paid lots of money. However, they did have a 5 to 6 hour delay because of mechanical issues, so they did not fly to Arizona.
Hey, Liverpool tried to use that excuse too.
On their normal schedule. So I'm assuming they go through walkthroughs and have team meetings and stuff, and they had to cancel all that. They still got in on Saturday night, just about 6 hours late. You could see that it looked like they did get in late. The game wasn't till 2:25 Arizona time, 3:25 Green Bay Central time.
4:25
doesn't exist, but
4:25.
3:25 Virgil.
3:25.
No.
During the game, I kept thinking I would rather be facing Kyler Murray right now than Jacoby Brissett. I know it's Jacoby Brissett, but I feel like he's better than Kyler Murray.
Absolutely.
And so I was like wishing the entire time, I wish Murray was in this game because I think we'd be playing a little bit better.
The Finally, Colts felt the same way. The Colts felt the same way the week before.
Down 13-3, had the ball with 7 seconds left after just giving up a touchdown. threw one deep pass down the middle, stopped the clock, timeout with 1 second left, and had a dude that's only in a substitute teacher that's only in his second game ever kicked a 61-yard field goal, which is actually a Green Bay franchise record. And so now they're debating, do we keep this guy that seems like he can kick pretty much any field goal, any distance, or a pretty successful Brandon McManus when he comes back from injury, albeit he's 34. So now that's kind of the question, is who do you keep as a kicker?
Yeah.
Well, do you think the fact that his first kicks were in domes play a factor? Because I mean, it's one thing kicking in the elements versus indoors.
But we were in Cincinnati last week.
No, did he play last week?
Yeah, this is his second game.
My apologies. I heard second. I just thought it meant second kick, so I apologize.
Butcher, Buckner, doesn't matter.
She's 0 for 2 on the spelling of Bucker, but whatever.
Yeah,
we know what you mean. We know who you're talking about.
They got it. So was 13-6. So 1-score game to start, halftime. Got the ball to start second half, did nothing. They actually then took an even larger lead, came back, and then Green Bay went down, scored a touchdown somewhat late in the game to take the lead. And then Arizona had the ball, started to drive a little bit, but because Green Bay was up 4, they had to score a touchdown and had one last heave, which was caught, but he was like 4 steps out of the back of the end zone. So they held on. It wasn't pretty, and any win in the NFL is difficult, even if it is against one of the worst teams. So I'll take it. Didn't look good at all, but looking forward now to the big matchup this week, Sunday night in Pittsburgh, Rodgers against Love. So that'll be interesting to see.
Let's go Packers. Put me down for the Green Bay one already, right off the rip.
And Eric, you know this. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I so wish this game was in Green Bay. I would love to see what they do to Aaron Rodgers coming back to Green Bay.
He'd try a Lambo leap and say, "Oh, my back," or "Oh, my Achilles."
If he gets try to do a Lambo for somebody, should break his arm.
I say if he tries to leap, they would just throw him back.
Break his arm on the way
block
back.
of cheese at him.
It'll be interesting because they're 4-1-1 right now. That was their first road win of the season. I mean, they're winning majority of their games. They're still not looking. That's correct. You got that right. They're winning the games, not impressively as much as they did the first 2 weeks, because they beat Detroit pretty handily. But then Detroit, outside of the Chiefs game, they have looked pretty good. They looked really good against Tampa. And so, that was a big win. Don't know why they haven't played as well as they did that first week, but they're still mostly winning other than the Cleveland and then the tie. So we'll see what they can do against Pittsburgh. And then we go to, I don't know if we go to or at home against Mr. Donnie's team.
The fact that they lost to Cleveland that's a weird one.
Virgil, stat check. Which team has the best record in the NFL?
Percentage-wise?
You already know the answer to that.
Oh,
yeah. Patrick doesn't ask a question that he doesn't already know the answer to.
It's at Green Bay, by the way.
Yeah. Is it Indianapolis Colts?
Is it at Green Bay?
The Panthers are at
the Panthers.
Panthers are at Green Bay. Yeah. I actually wish I could go to that game. I want to go to Lambeau at some point, and one of these days I want to go to a Panthers game at Lambeau.
Ask Shannon what happened to the Green Bay Kansas City game.
Panthers game in Charlotte. I was going to say, I think you can do that.
Ask Mrs. Influencer about the Green Bay Kansas City game at Lambeau 2015. How'd that go?
Not good.
It went great.
Did it about go as well as the Notre Dame Oklahoma State Fiesta Bowl in 2021?
That went great for her. That was just a fun time, fun atmosphere going to a New Year's Six Bowl. It was actually cold in Arizona. That morning when we were out there doing all the fan stuff, it was cold. I didn't know it gets that cold here in Arizona.
Oh, it does.
Cold in the desert apparently hits different.
Oh, I was there for the fall league, and I had a hoodie and my North Face on. I was freezing my ass off.
She still asked me 10 years later how much the seats cost for my first ever trip to Lambeau. She doesn't need to know.
There's no.
Let's just say we were fourth row in the end zone. I was going to make sure my first time at Lambeau was one to remember. It was a Monday night game too.
So how's it like?
So they won $10 is what you're saying.
So how's it like functioning with one kidney? Because I know you had to sell the other one to get those tickets.
Hey, we're not talking about all that. I will say, and also then my first time seeing Notre Dame at the Alamo Dome in the Shamrock Series against Zach Beeson's Army team school. Also were like third or fourth row in the end zone as well. So first time seeing my teams, I had to spend a little extra.
Listen,
So
I know it's an experience.
Kidneys because he sold one for one game and the other one for the other.
I know it's an experience. I get it, and I understand, and I'm happy for you that Judah. I just at the age that I'm at now, I think I'd rather just watch it either at a bar or at a party at home, just because it's just
the one game was 2015, the other is 20.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
so it's been 9-10 years ago.
Yeah, but like I get it. Trust me. Don't get me wrong.
See? Look at me go.
We weren't married yet, so he was trying to whoop. I can't get a girl,
didn't it?
Yeah, still married.
I pretended like we had that money, and we actually don't have that money.
Don't have that money.
Also, you should ask her. Well, I'll just tell a story real quick. So
that's usually the case, Shannon.
That is very, very, very true. In that game, so she ran down to, like I said, we're at Lambeau 4 rows. She had her Chiefs jersey on. She ran down to the bottom of the stairs when it wasn't Kareem Hunt. Who was their running back? She'll comment here in a second who the running back was at the time. Scored a touchdown. Jamal Charles, yeah. Ran over kind of right in front of her, looked right at her in her Chiefs jersey, looked like he was going to toss her the football, and then just threw it on the ground. I'm like, seriously, you could have tossed your Chiefs fan a game football
right there.
But instead, it's like, nah, and just threw it down.
See, I'd have been done with the Chiefs at that point. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's right. You should have been done with the Chiefs. Be a Packers fan.
Don't do that now. Don't do that now.
She put the little one in a Packers shirt yesterday, and she goes, "Hey, East, tell Daddy what's your shirt? Go Chiefs." I'm like, I was like, that's on you. You taught him that.
He's been indoctrinated.
Dude, see, me as a Browns fan, unfortunately.
So she's gonna be like that Jets fan that said, "Unfortunately, I was born into this."
I'm not gonna change, but yeah,
I hate my team. The Jets fan yesterday. I hate my team.
Let's talk about your Browns, Ed, and not the ones from Monday.
So first of all, I want to. Apparently, there's a rumor going out, and I got to do a little bit more research. Apparently, Shedeur Sanders is going to start the last 4 games of the season. So,
are they trying not to redshirt him? Why the last 4 games?
Because they want to see what they have in both Gabriel and Shedeur.
I mean, that's fair.
May figure it out from there. So I've been saying this for a while now, though. Like I've been saying that they're going to play them both this year just to see what they have. I'll say this, and listen, Dylan Gabriel did not look good. He was managing that game. He was bad.
You see the last 4 teams are?
Yeah.
Bears, Bills, Steelers, Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they'll see what they got in him with those 4.
Well, the Steelers is at home.
Right. Steelers at home and Bills are at home, but at
Bills
Chicago and
any chance Billy Zappi sees some time?
Huh? No, you'll never see that. You'll never see Zappy. No.
Okay.
Unless both quarterbacks are injured, you're never going to see him. So the game was good. I mean, defensively, but I can't take too much just because they were playing against the Miami Dolphins. All right. They're playing against Tua, and Tua is absolute shit. He has been bad. Not only has he been bad on the field, he's been bad off the field. He's been talking so much crap, calling out teammates and everything, and he can even back it up. You know what I'm saying? And I was hoping I was trying to give McDaniels the benefit of the doubt about him, benching Tua, but then he go ahead and say, nope, Tua's starting, and I'm like, you guys are done. Both of you are done after the season. As far
it feels like he's out of answers.
He just at this point I don't think he cares, right? I'll say this, Judkins, holy crap, this kid looked good.
Yeah.
He's a player, man.
right? He was doing the wildcat and everything, so he scored some touchdowns. So he's a good replacement to what we had in Chubb, right? Chubb's injury just got in the way, and he was done. Jerry Jeudy needs to go away for the rest of his life. Like, never come back, never play a game again. Just stop playing.
So it needs to be Cedric Tillman all the way, right?
Just give up. I mean, he has been absolute dog shit. So I send him to play somewhere else. You know what? Send him to NFL Europe. It's no longer around. They got the Europa League, but that's how bad I want him gone.
Ooh, Jerry Judy's going to play in the Europa League?
I hope so. I hope it's not here.
Forest? Is that Nottingham Forest? Man, Sean Deitch can do a great job with him.
No, he's gonna play with the Toros de Madrid.
Toros de Madrid.
That's actually one of the actual football teams. Again,
he can go with Jack Del Rio.
I want to pull up the. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the stats for Dylan Gabriel, because holy moly, were they bad?
It was actually kind of impressive.
How you were talking about Jerry Jeudy because of his lack of weapons and wide receiver, right?
Jerry Jeudy hasn't done shit all season. He didn't do shit last year either, so I don't want to hear it.
Because I think their best receiver is Isaiah Bond, probably.
Yeah, their best. Yeah. Their tight ends are actually much better receivers.
Well, Njoku was out for this game, so
he was. So Dylan Gabriel went 13 for 18, 116 yards, and he averaged 6.4 yards per throw. He got sacked twice. His QBR 23.2, and his rating was at 89. So yeah, it was bad. Cleveland receiving, Jeudy was number 3 overall as far as receiving yards is concerned. You got Harold Fannin Jr. with 4 receptions for 36 yards. Jamari Thrash, 1 reception, 23 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 2 receptions for 17 yards.
How many targets?
5. 4. Jerome Ford, 2 receptions, 10 yards, and he was targeted twice.
Legend.
So there's that. Again, I cannot take anything too much over this because they were playing the Miami Dolphins. And by the way, Tua Tagovailoa, 12 for 23, 100 yards. And then Quentin Ewers came in he was 5 for 8, 53 yards. His QBR 21.3. His rating was 81, higher than Tua.
Wait, Ewers?
Quentin Ewers.
Did Wilson just not show up? Because I thought he was the backup.
Ewers was promoted to backup before that game, and Wilson was promoted to the third. Did you see the clip of Mike McDaniel cold shouldering Quinn Ewers when he came off the field because he was so frustrated with something he'd done on the field? Wow. And Quinn Ewers just goes,
I'm done with this team. They need to just do complete. What can
he complain about? I mean, he had 5 completions for 53 yards. That's half of what Tua did.
Well, and I don't know what it was, but I'll put it this way: the clip makes it look like he's cold shoulder. That he gave Quinn Ewers the cold shoulder. Like he wouldn't even acknowledge him when he kind of went up. Was hoping to get feedback from the coach on the series, which hadn't gone well, and he just gave him the cold shoulder.
By the way, does he look like he's doing drugs again? Like he's drinking again? I'm sorry, that sounds really bad. McDaniels looks like he is hitting the bottle hard.
Something. I was just going to say, when you read off all those stats for Cleveland, if I wasn't looking at the score at the top of the stat sheet there, I'd be like, there's no way they scored 31 points with the stats you read. Like, how did they get 31 points with that crappy of an offensive performance? And I know where they got it.
Because he didn't go over the rushing stats.
Well,
not only that, but I didn't go over the defense.
I mean, Judkins had 25 carries for 84 yards. He had 3 of those touchdowns. That's 21 of your points right there. But still, 84 yards is not on 25 carries is not a lot.
The Cleveland defense scored them touchdowns.
Right. But it's just funny when you read off those stats, just the numbers alone. If you had your eyes closed, you'd be like, oh, they scored like 12
I'll say this.
Points.
Quinton Judkins, 25 carries, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So there's 3 touchdowns right there by himself. right? And then the defense. So again, Dylan Gabriel didn't need to do anything. He just needed to not F up, which he didn't, right? He managed the game. He was a game manager. So he managed to not lose a game. Unlike Tua. Tua managed to lose the game right from the get-go. So that's how I feel about this game. It's a win. Again, we're talking about a win's a win's a win. We will take that win all day, every day. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are in third place right now in that division. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore.
You are correct.
So
let's not let Donnie Jr. over here say, "Oh, this girl's used to nosebleeds." We've sat plenty of times down lower level in the end zone, so don't let Donnie over here try to pretend like we haven't sat lower level. Now, we've sat up top before.
Why are you using my name here? What are you talking
Because
about?
you're like, "Oh, I don't have money. I'll just sit in the nosebleeds, and I just don't,
he's the one who has his own section at the ballpark.
I don't have money, and I don't sit in the nosebleeds.
See, sounds just like what Mrs.
That's what a rich person would say.
Exactly.
So humble.
I don't go if I have to sit in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
If it's a nosebleeds, I'm not going. I just want you to know.
No, I've
True
sat
quotes from the mayor.
I have sat in the I've only sat in the good seats one time for the Panthers game, and that was because I got corporate seats in a suite when I was working for the printing company for the Buffalo Bills game when Terrell Owens was with Buffalo.
Warren Buffett lived in a normal sized house too.
He still does.
Yep.
Just normal.
No, it's actually a normal house.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett.
Normal compared to what? Donnie's house?
He lives in like he lives in like an 1,800 square foot ranch brick house
in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he goes to McDonald's every day.
Yeah, and he drives like a sedan or something like that.
Yeah. He goes and gets a coffee every morning at McDonald's.
That's that. Yeah. No joke. That's him.
That's how you stay rich.
One of the games we went to, we did sit upper level. It was -2 for the Titans Chiefs game, and the Chiefs iced the kicker for the Titans, and he missed it, but he was just a practice because they called a timeout. Came back after the timeout, and he made it.
Yes. Yeah, the end zone's tough. I had seats in the end zone one year. The one time I tried to do season tickets through StubHub for the Panthers in 2012, it wasn't bad, but it's not a great view in
the only reason why it's tough is because she can't see. Yeah. If you can see like normal, if she would wear her glasses, she could see the other end of the field. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Glass shaming over here.
Yeah. Nosebleeds are where the true fans are.
I mean,
well, then I must be a true fan because I think all I ever sit in is nosebleeds. You know, like Eric doesn't take me to the fancy boxes at Wichita.
We didn't have the access to it the year you came.
Yeah.
It just
he wasn't an influencer then.
That's right.
Yeah. He was just a way above average podcast host.
Some of the other games for NFL, of course, in the London game, Matthew Stafford has broken a record. He scored 5 touchdowns. He had 5 touchdown passes against the Jags. I was a little surprised by this score line. Jacksonville just did not show up for this.
Why did I not start Stafford?
Because you hate Stafford. You should get Stafford to somebody. You should get somebody.
It's one of those games, as you see it going on, you're like, why could you not have done this the week before? Honestly, because I started in the week before, and then like we're literally like on air here and watching the game, and Eric goes, "Really, Stafford? You get sacked and you fumble the ball?" And I'm like, and I started him. It's like it's unbelievable.
No, it's like, I don't know, maybe last week's Stafford went into this week's Trevor Lawrence, because he did not. He was all over the place.
Yeah, the offense was not protecting him worth a shit either. So,
Donnie, did I tell you the other part is that Justin Kish had Devontae Adams, so
wow.
So it was bad enough I didn't start Stafford, but Devontae Adams was on the opposing team. So
you could have at least offset some of it if you'd played Stafford. Yeah.
Exactly. I would have still lost, but it would have at least been a closer game.
Yeah.
But that's my fantasy football know-how these days. Not much.
But what do you make of Jacksonville? Donnie said, I don't know if he's on it. What do you make of Jacksonville at this point? Because I thought they were going to be a kind of contender against the Colts, and after that performance, I'm not seeing that now.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because they the last 2 weeks, it's like they look like the old Jaguars, and they are who we thought they were going to be, or they are who we didn't. They're who we thought we were going to be to start the season, and then they started the season like, oh, this is the new Jaguars, and no, they're not. They're the same old Jaguars. They just looked. They had the Panthers, Bengals, Texans, 49ers, Chiefs first 5 games, and they went 4-1. So it's not like they had an easy schedule. They beat the Bengals when they had Joe. Texans aren't that good. They had the 49ers. They got the Chiefs in the 5th week and pulled that win out.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, man, they just like fell off the last 2 weeks. And I don't know what it is, really.
Donnie,
I don't know what's changed.
Donnie, lean into your Denny Green, okay? They are who we thought they were.
Well, they are who we thought they were before, and they fooled us by looking like somebody different to start the season. It's like Scooby-Doo. They just pulled the mask off the last 2 weeks. It's like, oh, it's the same old Jaguars.
What's Scooby-Doo?
Come on, man.
That's messed up.
Now, I will say this.
No.
They have the reverse gauntlet coming up to get back on track. They have the Raiders, Texans, Chargers, Cardinals, Titans. If they can't go 4-1 or 5-0 in that stretch, something is severely wrong.
Leave it to the Jaguars, though, honestly.
Yeah. And who are we talking about now?
Jags.
The Florida Fighting Donnies.
Oh, the Fighting Donnies. Got it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Got it. Okay.
It's like he didn't understand the word Jaguars until y'all said Fighting Donnies. It's
All
like,
right.
Jaguars, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's an animal. I know that. But the Fighting Donnies, I know who the Fighting Donnies are.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarterback. You know that MVP quarterback down there in Jacksonville, Ed?
Oh, guy.
You know
Sunshine.
who.
Sunshine.
Got it.
I thought about Mark Brunell. It's like, well, that's been a few years, but
Mark Brunell, yeah, AFC Championship quarterback.
exactly.
AFC Championship quarterback.
So going back to that game, going on the flip side with the Rams,
The Valiant Virgils.
yes, I was very pleased with the results of that game. So in the West, both San Francisco, Seattle, and Los Angeles are both 5-2. Who is the best 5? Who are the best out of those 3 right now?
Out of San Francisco, Seattle, and who?
Los Angeles Rams.
I'd say the 49ers are the lesser of the 3, but they also have a lot of injuries, and they're still able to win. I mean, Seattle's looking pretty.
I was just going to say, man, Seattle's looking kind of sneaky good.
And then close behind LA and then San Francisco.
Seattle's definitely got the best player out of the bunch with Smith and Jigma, in my opinion.
For sure.
But I don't know. Watching their game yesterday, yes, they beat the Texans handily, but they had 4 turnovers against the Texans. Darnold was making plays. I don't know why he was throwing so late in the game.
Yeah, but Darnold, you'll get that from him once in a while, but he's usually pretty solid. I mean, obviously he earned it, right? I mean, when
his tendencies are a lot like Jameis Winston in that way. Like you'll get some results, but he'll throw picks.
Yeah.
Is there anybody so far that's had a weirder career than Sam Darnold? I mean,
Baker Mayfield.
I was just going to say Baker.
But they actually mirror each other to some extent.
They were literally both in Carolina, right?
Well, and they were both released at Carolina.
But Darnold's getting ready to do with a second team for a second year in a row what he did last year. I mean, look at what he did with Minnesota. They didn't keep him because of McCarthy. He goes to Seattle, and he's doing the same thing again. It's like, where was this guy?
Well, also, by the way, like,
Sure.
listen, let's not discount what Baker Mayfield is doing, right? Baker Mayfield in Cleveland, he was good. It was just a clashing. He needed to go. We've already talked about this. In Carolina, I don't know why they didn't keep him. I'm going to be completely honest. They needed him.
That was a front office mess, though, because they were, Frank Reich was in and he was out, and it was just too much turmoil. And
wasn't that in Steve Wilkes?
Dumbass got in the way.
Steve Wilkes, yeah.
I mean, and honestly, I thought at the time they should have kept Steve Wilkes, but I don't know if that would have worked out for anybody if they had. But it was just too much turmoil for these guys to stay around.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, then he was released by the Carolina Panthers. That had to be like one of those come to Jesus moments. Like, oh shit, I got to change my ways, right?
I don't think either one of them are doing what they're doing now if they'd stayed with the Panthers, to be honest with you.
Well, I think it just takes someone to believe in you, right? Like for Baker Mayfield, it was Sean McVay. With that little, his kind of remontada in Los Angeles.
Right.
And I think for Sam Darnold, it was Kevin O'Connell.
Well, and I think
believing in him, and I think they just needed the right situation. I don't think they just became, good quarterbacks overnight. I think the talent's always been there with both of them, or else they wouldn't have been drafted where they were. You had with all due respect, Ed, you had a horrible situation in Cleveland at the time when Baker was there.
Oh, I'll admit it. He needed to go.
Plus his own immaturity and like his own self-aggrandized belief, to a fault almost, with all the progressive commercials and whatnot. And then Sam Darnold was a New York Jet. What else do I need to say? I mean,
he was a Jet.
That's been it's been dysfunctional. So I think also the organizational instability in both situations didn't help them. And when they went to more stable organizations like Sam Darnold in Minnesota and Baker Mayfield in Los Angeles at the time, and then even in Tampa Bay, the pressure was off of them a little bit, and they had help around them, and they didn't have to be always the guy. Like you had people around you that could make you look good.
Was Baker there with Brady as well?
You what?
Was Baker there with Brady as well for 1 year?
No.
No.
He came in after Brady.
That was after Brady retired.
They brought him after Brady.
He was with Stafford, but he was with Stafford, when Stafford got hurt for a little bit in LA.
And he took over,
He took over and looked really good. I mean,
well, and Darnold had the benefit of a season with Shanahan before going to Kevin O'Connell as well.
That's right.
So he not only went from the Jets to the Panthers, then he went to the 49ers, then the Vikings, now Seattle. So I mean, he's had an extra stop in there. But I was getting ready to say, I will say this: if when both of them were still there, if Canales had come in and had both of them as a quarterback, that would be a whole different story for everybody, I think.
I think if you had at least either one of those two quarterbacks with Canales, this Panthers team would be a whole lot more successful than they are right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's just maturity with the guys too. I mean, as you get older and you become a wiser quarterback from the mistakes that you've had, I think they've learned a lot through their trials. So,
Eric, what's your opinion?
Of Baker, Carolina, or just
we'll just say Carolina.
No, I mean, I feel like they've won. I mean, obviously they've won some games this year. So like Donnie keeps harping on, is Bryce the answer? How
long term?
How much time do you give him? Because it's year 2 or 3.
Yeah.
What
giving
point?
Him plenty, man.
So then do you go out and draft, or do you bring over or sign?
The problem is they wouldn't be top 5 right now.
Yeah, they're not going to be in position to draft, quote unquote, one of the better quarterbacks. But I'm beginning to believe in this day and age, just because you're drafted at the top doesn't mean you're good. Some guys are getting some steals later in the draft. I think they've got to do their homework and find somebody that is in college right now that's not projected to be like a top 2 or 3 quarterback, but somebody that can fit what you want to do. Because that's the problem. They bring in somebody that doesn't fit them, and they try to make them fit. Canales needs to find a college guy, whoever it is. I mean, just to throw a name around. I mean, like Pavia or somebody like that. That's like, okay, he's probably not the top 2 or 3 quarterback, but can somebody like him come in and give you a spark, or somebody like one of these other quarterbacks at another school?
But do you feel like Pavia is going to translate to the NFL?
I don't know. I just throwing a name out there, just a random name, because I don't think he's like one of the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks.
He's the only quarterback he can think of.
So a middle of the road, a quarterback in the draft.
I think he's a better than most, but he's not a top 2 or 3 quarterback. I think he's definitely a guy that somebody would take a chance on in the the 15 to 25 slot.
If there's anything that the last couple of drafts have taught us, it doesn't matter when you need them, because look what happened to Shador. I mean, and they're going to pick up quarterbacks wherever they're going to pick up whatever that need is. And I just checked that this is on NFL.com. Draft order. Do you know where the Carolina Panthers would pick right now if the draft would be, today?
Like 22?
16th.
16? Okay.
Chiefs will be 17.
Well, that's not going to last. I pulled up the quarterback class of 2026 and just looked at the middle to see who would be kind of around that time. And the name just fell right in my lap. Cade Klubnik.
I was about to say that exact name. That's
He's
exactly
not an NFL quarterback. No, I'm not that stupid. Y'all know I'm a little more realistic about things than that.
I was
He is
waiting
not
for
an
you to name
NFL
him.
quarterback.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I'm not. Y'all know I'm better. Be better.
I actually have a name that he's not knowing the draft, but if it's somebody who's going to be a stopgap, especially with the way he's playing right now as a backup, Mac Jones.
Oh, dude, he's been playing great.
I think there's going to be, I don't know if there's a QB controversy with 49ers because, I mean, Purdy is out still.
Yeah, and then he got paid. He's the quarterback for the 49ers.
Yeah, so
Mac Jones,
I think Mac Jones would be an interesting prospect. I can see him fitting in another.
And see, they're winning, but at the same time, that's why I think of those three that they're probably the third of the three right now. Now, if they were to get healthy, maybe a little bit, but even then, I mean, they don't really have. I mean, Kittle's back, but like when Pearsall, that's basically I feel like their only receiving corps. But now, of course, they do have McCaffrey.
And, and when is Ayuk back? Is it
Ayuk's not back till like
late?
November, I think.
Yeah, late.
And Pearsall should be back this week. Jennings has not.
I was just about to say Juwan Jennings.
Juwan Jennings was back for the game, but I think when he had like 3 catches, it wasn't anything. He'll probably get better as coming back through the time.
And really quick, just want to give you guys the top 5 draft picks. Who number 1 is? We already know who it is. It's the Jets. Number 2, I could not be any perfect. Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
Number 3, Tennessee Titans.
Yep. What did Cam Ward say?
We ass.
Yep.
Number 4, New Orleans Saints. Another one that's going to need a quarterback. And then number 5, this is a surprise. Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, but of the top
they're not
4,
drafting a
though,
quarterback.
see, with Carolina, I feel like they're not in a perfect direction going, getting better. I mean, they are getting better, but not like there where you can see them really being a top team right now. But I was thinking of those like 3 or 4 teams there drafting in the top, and they're nowhere near that, I don't feel like. So they're, I wouldn't say head and shoulders above those teams, but
they are improving.
Yeah, so I think you're going in the right direction, Donnie, with your team, but there's obviously, like you said, you're going to have to figure something out. You need more wide receivers. You need probably a better quarterback.
If I'm anything, I'm drafting I'm drafting a wide receiver. I'm trying to find one of the best wide receivers available, mid-round. And I'm not opposed to going and getting a Mac Jones. I don't think he's going to be available. I think they have him on a 2-year contract, and they probably don't let him go with Purdy's possibility of being hurt. But if he gets shopped after this season, maybe. I don't know if he's a fit for Canales either. I'm just saying, but they could go out and get somebody like that that's sort of a reclaimed project that's maybe playing better because of a better situation, and bring him in and do something kind of like some of these other guys have done, possibly, rather than draft a quarterback and just start over with a young kid. So I don't know. Maybe wait a draft or two before you go get another young kid. Find a stopgap like a Mac Jones or maybe somebody else that's in that similar trajectory.
There's going to be some quarterbacks available for rent, and I think definitely the Carolina Panthers should definitely take a look at some of those.
Anthony Richardson, anyone?
No, thank you.
No,
you can have
no,
him.
hell no.
Listen, it was worth a shot, okay?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Never mind. No.
I'll say this.
Taking him, you can have him.
No, not him. I was thinking of somebody else, but I'm not even going there.
I'll say this. I'm going to say this. There might be a quarterback coming out of Cleveland, depending on how the season goes. It'll be Gabriel or Shador.
I kind of want to know who Donnie was going to name now because
Brian Kelly.
Yes, please.
Patrick just wants to get rid of everybody.
You each get one guess. You each get one guess, and I'll tell you if you're right.
This is a player that's currently playing in the NFL.
Yeah,
like as a backup or a starter.
I swear to God, if you say Justin Fields, I'm kicking you off the show tonight.
Is that your pick?
No.
Oh God, is it Justin Fields?
No.
Okay,
you're out.
That's fine.
Russell Wilson.
Nope.
Jameis Winston.
You can't have two
You're
guesses.
out.
Say it, Patrick. It's Jameis.
Why not? The national treasure, Jameis Winston.
Nope.
Damn it.
Although that's not a bad one, but that's not who I was thinking of.
He's a national treasure regardless.
You know, he's got TV written all over him.
Man, I love Jameis.
Did you, by the way, speaking of Jameis Winston, and I'll let you go here. Did you see the story that what he finally was able to say about the crab legs?
No.
Whoa. Yeah, he took one for the team on the crab legs because apparently the team was allowed, the players were allowed to go in there, grab the stuff, and then just leave. It was part of the NIL before NIL.
So it was like he got crab legs instead of a Camaro. Okay.
Yeah. So, but then someone called and someone snitched, and they were they called him. So he said, "There's like, listen, I just wanted to just admit it and get it done and get it over with. So because I didn't want to get suspended. I wanted to play. So if I took one for the team, then I was not gonna get suspended."
What a saint!
We don't deserve him. We don't deserve him.
All right, Eric.
When he said that, I feel like it's somebody because he stopped himself. So I feel like it'd be somebody that they're not going to get, not any of these like backups or whatever that he's named.
Right.
I thought he stopped because it was a Clemson player.
He's going to get Kyler Murray.
I was going to – they're going to keep Mac Jones, and then you're going to get Brock Purdy.
I should say it's not Mac Jones because I already talked about him, so it wasn't him already.
So they're going to keep him, and then you're going to get Purdy?
No.
Just have to say it already.
I almost dropped Kirk Cousins, but I don't know if I'd want Kirk Cousins.
You don't.
In.
No.
Ooh, no.
That's why I stopped myself. After I thought about it, I'm like, no.
He thought about it, and he wants Michael Penix Jr. instead.
No, I don't. I just was thinking for like a stopgap, like I said, maybe one more year for the draft class. A veteran that's going to maybe give us kind of like a spark of some kind. But then I thought about all the reclamations right now going on with those kind of guys, and Kirk Cousins is not it.
My second guess was going to be Carson Wentz, by the way.
No,
I was going to say Carson.
No.
I was going to say Andy Dalton. Oh wait,
I will circle back to the Jameis Winston. Wouldn't be a bad idea though. Bring him in with Bryce Young for another year, and have a real chance to compete, and maybe even start and let Bryce kind of just be there and see if he can get any better. That's not a bad idea.
How about this one?
You have a great friendship with Xavier Legette.
How about this one? How about Russell Wilson?
No, I don't want him. He's done.
I don't know.
I'm sure Sean Payton wants him back.
Yeah,
Sean
right.
Payton's an asshole. Sean Payton is a dick, so fuck
That's
him.
he talks too much.
He does.
He needs
Well,
to shut the fuck up already. Jesus.
Since we're winding down on NFL, we have a pick to make for Thursday gaming. Props for me for actually remembering, unlike the last few times. So we have Vikings versus Chargers. Chargers are a 3.5-point favorite, over under 44.5, and Chargers are 61% chance of winning. As of right now, I believe Carson Wentz is still the quarterback for the Vikings. JJ is not going to be start. I don't think JJ is available for this game.
That actually might help him.
See, I'm torn with that because we don't really have a big sample size with JJ.
No, we don't. Certainly no consistency in availability. Because regardless of his actual ability, the availability is lacking.
Right. Ed, who do you think?
Damn it. Chargers.
Okay. Eric.
Chargers.
Patrick.
Bolt up.
Donnie.
I'm going to go Chargers too because they're at home. I don't know. I don't think Carson Wentz does it. Give me Chargers.
This can go either way for me, but I'm going Chargers.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
I
When
won't
it
be
comes to
shocked if
fantasy-
the Vikings win because the Chargers can charger and they do something stupid.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Oh,
That was
bad.
bad.
That was
That was
terrible.
bad. That was horrible.
That
That
was
was just that was shit. I'm sorry.
We're just gonna move on to college football.
Yeah,
now.
we got to skip you because of that alone. That was not good. You got to redeem yourself after that one.
What?
Okay,
They ran out
Patrick?
of energy.
Yeah, speaking of college football, Donnie, what the hell happened?
With who? A lot of people.
What was that display by Clemson against SMU?
It was dismal. Our defense let us down. That's what it was. I'll say this: Vizina didn't play too bad. He surprised me at how well he did play. We just gave up a couple of big plays that cost us. I mean, that was a pick'em game in my opinion, really. And it was. I mean, it ended up being a game we should have won, but we just gave up a couple of big plays that cost us. I mean, a 70-yard touchdown, you just can't give that up. Yeah, we'll move on. I'm just looking to get bowl eligible right now, and I think we will. I think we'll be fine. We're not being in a playoff. We'll play in a bowl game. We'll be okay.
James Franklin, let's
Ed,
go.
was that you?
Absolutely
The
not.
R&L Carriers Bowl.
Whatever. We'll be in the Duke's
The
Mayo
Bahamas Bowl.
Bahamas Bowl, whatever.
Hey,
We're
that's
just-
actually don't
just
give them that
able-
luxury.
They're no longer playing the Bahamas though. That's just so you know.
Well,
They're calling it the Bahamas Bowl, but they're not going to be
In
playing
Orlando.
That's stupid.
Yeah. James Franklin to Clemson, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely not. Davin's
Let's
not going
go.
anywhere.
Yeah, he is. He is.
No, he's
Come on.
not.
Yeah,
Then you're
Clemson,
going to continue losing year after year.
Clemson's going to be playing in the Donnie Wise Bowl because he's going to have to create a bowl to get them into one.
I mean, if he adds Oklahoma State to it, I'd be kind of cool with that.
Clemson and Oklahoma State. Or Clemson-
James Franklin. Let's go. I'm going to keep saying it.
I mean, we got Duke, Florida State,
Nick Saban's going to Oklahoma
Furman, and
State.
South
so-
Carolina still. So there's 4 wins possible. I don't think we beat Louisville.
And we
that's
went
at
over this.
Louisville.
We went over this
Yeah.
during the week on Monday, and I said, "It's like obviously Donnie's a lot more hopeful than I am."
Well,
Well,
Donnie's been
hopeful is all I got.
Clemson all yeah, Donnie's been hopeful about Clemson all season. A few weeks ago, he goes, "We'll still win the ACC," and then they lose. Well, we're still going to be, win out the rest of the time. And then they
I
lose.
didn't say we were going to win the ACC. If I did, I said that in jest.
Oh, I remember you saying we were going to win we could still win you said we could still win the ACC. Pull the tape.
Oh, but I was mocking you or something. I was or baiting you or something. I don't know. I didn't mean that.
Well, I will. Since I'm single and have too much free time on my hands, I will go through the archives to see if Donnie actually said Clemson will win the ACC.
I said he could. He said they could still win the ACC.
They
That
could
was
still
like
win
their
the ACC.
I
first.
think I said I don't think there's a chance we win the ACC because of the teams that are ahead of us. We're not catching any of those teams.
Yeah, LSU and
Go
Penn
back
State
and look,
will
Virgil. Virgil will prove me right.
If you say so.
And this isn't going to be some page 25 apology by Patrick. It's going to be right front and center, full screen.
What?
God, that'd be amazing. LSU and Penn State in the toilet bowl.
Oh, if you're expecting me to apologize, nah.
Well, speaking of Louisville, they had a pretty good Friday, I would say. Beating at Miami, a game that I didn't put on the picks because I thought it was not possible. Well, not possible, but I think it wasn't going to happen. So
Well,
I got proved wrong on that, which is sad because I really liked that Louisville team. And it's like
Carson Beck found his way back to Athens.
He did.
Yeah, that was it's definitely a Carson Beck. That's the Carson Beck
Hey,
game.
Eric, was that because of the Carpenter twins or what?
Yeah,
I think the number 2 ranking got in his head. Go ahead, Eric. I'm sorry.
I'm sure that if they, at this point, I don't think they're dating. If they were, maybe they broke up or something. That's why he played bad.
Well, no, I mean they broke up a while ago, but one Carpenter twin is with Jake Ferguson.
Right.
He likes the Latinas. By the way, FIU, they're wearing their Miami Vice uniforms right now against Kennesaw State. Oh boy, man, those are noise, even though they're losing.
What, FIU's playing Kennesaw State? Virgil, did we talk about that?
I think that was mentioned about 2 hours and 21 minutes ago.
Oh,
I was talking about the uniforms. Calm down, old
we
folks.
did.
We talked about that.
Those of us that were on time talked about that.
If anybody's interested in co-hosting the show, I have a couple of openings available for you guys.
Virgil can go back and look at the tape and pull the first 5 minutes of tonight's show and show you.
I am looking at 2 spots currently open for the next DHC Sports Show.
Jolly and jolly.
Monday morning, they'll be talking about Wichita High School football.
No, that's Saturday mornings at 3 a.m.
Saturday mornings at 3 a.m.
No, I thought Ed was going to replace me with you in Monday mornings.
We don't know. First of all, he needs to
Virgil,
he needs to
it was
wake up
nice.
early in the morning to do that.
Virgil, it was nice co-hosting Break Even Sports with you.
It was a nice run.
This week it's 2-5 Goddard Eisenhower at 6-1 Wichita Northwest.
Ooh, what's the over/under on that, by the way?
I'd say probably
37.
33.5.
33.5.
They're not near as bad as Goddard's not near as bad as what South is.
I mean, I
What about-
lost a
where's
lot
Virgil
of money
this
on that over/under that you pulled on me last week. So I mean, like, I gotta find this. That's why I don't have a shirt on. I can't afford one.
They lost by, they didn't cover by 8 points. I mean, it's just a cakewalk. They're just like going through the motions just to get the game over with.
Right.
How's the football environment in Olathe? Is it healthy or?
Don't know. We don't care about Kansas City teams.
The rest we had shirt troopers on.
That's not the reason you don't have a shirt on.
Which game are you watching right now, Virgil?
I've got a quad box right now with well, it was Boston and Florida, but now it's Colorado and Utah hockey. Kennesaw State, FIU, Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, and then the end of the Houston Rockets versus the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Are you not watching the Anaheim Ducks against the Nashville Predators?
Is that game on TV?
I thought it was on ESPN Plus. Is it not?
Oh, see, I'm on YouTube TV right now, so
I was
sorry,
just gonna say, like, that's a nice quad box. It's not available on Hulu. Hulu needs to come up with the quad box. They only have it on ESPN, man, and they need to do something.
Sorry, YouTube TV is too rich for my blood.
They keep raising the prices, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm starting to really kind of question it.
Yeah, like for me, like when they start getting to $75 and stuff like that, like I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll have to just live without it.
I still have to find out how you do your ESPN quad box because, like, I've been wanting to do that ESPN Plus quad box. I've been wanting to do that for like months.
Oh man, I love me on the quad box on Saturdays. Ooh, baby.
Cutter Gauthier, what a season he's having. Oof.
Oh,
The
and
Ducks-
Patrick, I just saw the score line to Anaheim, Nashville. So no, I am definitely not pulling up that.
you're not going to pull that up, okay?
No.
Yeah, well, the Ducks need something after the horrible week they've just had. They got absolutely dominated by the Hurricanes.
Well,
then,
they're definitely getting something tonight. Speaking of teams that desperately need help, though, North Carolina goes into Cal and loses
my God.
in the most backbreaking way possible. A go-ahead touchdown that is fumbled in the end zone and is called a touchback for Cal. I know we've talked about. I'm not going to ask about him being fired or not. That's
not.
beat to death.
They're not going to.
Are they going to win another game?
It's funny. We talked about this as well, Donnie. There are some winnable games, not a whole lot. I'll be honest with you. Not a whole lot of winnable games going on right now with them.
Yeah. Listen, I finished in last place, but I did pick Cal to win that game.
I did too.
I did not.
I think Prophet did also, yes.
Prophet did. Yeah. I didn't have a lot to brag about last week. That was the one game where I felt proud.
Okay, listen. Who do you think wins a game first? North Carolina or Oklahoma State?
North Carolina.
I'd have to see both schedules.
I was just gonna say, I gotta go over these schedules.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up both schedules real quick. And Donnie, I'm just going to assume you said that because of your ACC bias, and I understand that.
We're
I just
gonna
think
go
North
with that.
Carolina's a better team.
They both fired their head coaches. One last year, one this year.
I thought you were going to say, did Jordan get fired and Bill Belichick
She needs
replaced
to
him?
go away.
Okay, so here is North Carolina's schedule for the rest of the year. At home against Virginia.
Loss.
At Syracuse.
Loss.
Maybe.
At home against Stanford.
Well, former
Maybe.
Notre Dame recruit at Syracuse, so loss.
He's out for the season.
Is he? Dang it.
At Wake Forest.
Loss.
At home against Duke.
Loss.
At NC State.
Loss.
Okay. Here's Oklahoma State's schedule. At Texas Tech, that's a win. Okay, at Texas Tech.
Y'all are high.
I'm always high. At Kansas.
Loss.
Versus Kansas State.
That's impossible right there.
No, they're playing better. Loss.
They are playing better. At UCF.
Loss.
I don't think that one's going to be a loss. UCF is not the same team as last year.
But
Wait, is this Scott Frost's?
This is Scott Frost.
Not as good UCF.
Not
as good UCF.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at home
Same
against
Scott Frost the same Scott Frost that
Lost.
blew it at Nebraska.
Yes.
So neither. They're both going to lose the rest of their games.
Or as Eric would say, they're both.
Well, and according to that, according to your question, North Carolina would win first.
Thank you.
But
I was the only one that said it, so thank you.
What if I said, though, that Oklahoma State's getting their quarterback back?
I'd say go Pokes.
congratulations.
Does that really make a difference? I don't know.
Apparently, it did for like the first few, the first three drives. It actually looked like competent football, and then it fell apart in the end.
Garrett Rangel?
God, I'd love to have him back, honestly, at this point.
Are you talking about the first three drives of the season?
Yes.
Against UT Martin.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Does Brandon Whedon have any eligibility left?
No.
Can we stop?
It was a question.
No.
Brandon Whedon's not walking through that door.
Nor should he.
Go freaking Pokes, man.
Ever.
So we'll see. No, I'm a little more, like I said, a little more optimistic with Oklahoma State with the last game, because even though if you look at the scoreline of Cincinnati, it looks like
You're a lot more optimistic with Oklahoma State, just like Donnie's more optimistic about his Clemson in the ACC. We get it.
Well, I never said Oklahoma State was going to win the ACC. So
I didn't either.
Oh,
Yeah, so I definitely did not say I'm not going to make a case like that, but I'm going to follow both and see what happens.
I'm still mad that the Utah Mammoths are the Utah Mammoths and not the Yeti. Just want to put that out there.
I'll tell you this though. I'm not a huge fan of the logo, but those jerseys are sweet. Those sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like those.
The color scheme is nice.
Noise.
Did you guys? We don't have to do this right now because I know Eric hates the way too early what ifs. But did y'all see today the first projection of the college football playoff?
I didn't.
They had that on right before the.
Oh, they already released them?
Well, they haven't released the rankings, but ESPN was doing something as the rankings stand now. What the playoff seeding would look like, and Eric hates things like this because it's not real. But I thought it was interesting because these are the first round teams. First round buys would be Ohio State, Indiana, Alabama, A&M. First round games.
Alabama
A&M got a buy, man.
Alabama and Texas A&M.
Alabama
The
A&M.
four buys.
No, I heard Alabama A&M. That's awesome.
Damn.
Gotta give the Maroon and White a shout out there, man.
I ran them together, figured I'd get a rise out of Virgil there. So
There's
anyway.
these predictors are interesting.
But these would be the first round games played on campus. Would be number 12 South Florida at Georgia, number 11 BYU at Miami, number 10 Georgia Tech at Ole Miss, and number 9 Oklahoma at number 8 Oregon.
That's cute, but that's not going to happen.
And so
you're forgetting one in there.
The South Florida. Well, what's funny is this page actually shows Notre Dame ranked 12th, but they don't have them in the playoff because South Florida would get the spot as the champ of the American Conference.
And Notre Dame would absolutely dog walk South Florida head to head.
It doesn't matter. They're not part of a conference, so
we don't need to be.
Sorry.
Apparently you do.
Time out, Eric. Only the SEC can claim hypothetical wins. Nobody else can do that.
Right. Because it means more.
So Texas A&M would play the winner of the South Florida, Georgia. Alabama would play BYU, Miami winner. Indiana played Georgia Tech, Ole Miss, and Oklahoma, Oregon would play Ohio State winner. Or winner would play Ohio State. Oh. That's how it stands today. That's going to change next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, good thing we still have like 6 weeks to go.
But it's clickbait right now. So.
You listen. You better win out then.
Absolutely.
No, we will.
Will you?
Yes. Who do we have left? I know the answer to that.
I know you do.
Nobody.
Yeah, no one special. That's the problem. It's like the power index may just push you up because of that. Because now you got Boston College, Navy, Pitt, Syracuse, and Stanford.
Hey, Virgil, the game this past weekend against a top 20 ranked team. Did Notre Dame cover the spread? Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, they did.
Are you
Congratulations.
Are you like me answering questions that you can answer?
Yeah.
The only game I'm gonna be curious about in Notre Dame's schedule at Stanford may be kind of tricky because I think Stanford's not. I'm not going to say they're going to lose that one, but Stanford could be somebody I wouldn't be surprised they keep that close.
Maybe if Andrew Luck decides to suit up and play quarterback again.
Well, he's too busy being a general.
Yeah, he is. One of the best Twitter accounts.
That's the best Twitter account on the planet, right there.
Well, the great part is that they did it for Luck, they did it for Manning, and they did it for Rivers.
Yeah,
there were different accounts for the same guy.
They did it for Mayfield as well.
You what?
Mayfield as well for a little bit, and then they stopped it because he was just he became a backup.
So other games to talk about. Patrick, we're going to have to talk about LSU, Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So
really,
sorry that didn't go away.
No. I mean, Vanderbilt deserved to win the game. I'm not going to be like Clemson guy down there and make any excuses.
Did I?
You kind of did, actually. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Donnie gets so fired up about Clemson. No other team.
He tries to backtrack all the time.
I didn't make excuses. Our defense let us down. That's not an excuse.
No,
he couldn't blame Klubnik for once.
Exactly.
What about your coach? Did your coach let you down? Because he's the one that puts the plan together, doesn't he?
He don't play the game.
He didn't like Vizina
Oh,
either.
whoa. If a coach takes credit,
Yeah.
he most certainly for winning. He needs to take credit for
I
losing.
knew that would get you fired up.
See,
Yeah,
guys,
but-
I want you to look at this. Donnie's team loses, and he's bitter. He's making excuses. My team's on a dog shit run, and I am shirtless, showing solidarity because I am locked in. What are you doing, Donnie? What are you doing? Why are you complaining?
Apparently, you don't have hope. I do.
You men don't have
Hope
hope.
for what?
I was just gonna say, no offense, buddy. I love you, but
Yeah.
Clemson.
Yeah. Listen, I'm
Nothing
going
to
to go
hope for.
spade to spade with LSU. LSU is going to be lucky to play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. But
Don't
that is a nice
disrespect-
bowl.
I was gonna say, don't disrespect that Pop-Tart.
no,
Exactly.
no, I would love it. I would love it. Like, put us in the Duke's Mayo Bowl or the Pop-Tart Bowl. I'm all there. Vanderbilt played better. I mean, the LSU's offense has been absolutely terrible all season, and
Thought you had a Heisman candidate.
emphasis on preseason candidate because
Clemson did too.
I was going to
See
say
where that got us.
if we're talking about 2024 Garrett Nussmeier, possibly, but 2025, and you can say that, like, there's been talk that he has injuries and everything else, but if you're out there playing, you're out. You should be good enough. I mean, if you're too injured to play to be effective, you shouldn't be playing. So no excuses there. Vanderbilt was favored going into that game. First time since the 80s that they, or now I don't know what it was, but it's the first time in a long time that they've been favored against a ranked opponent.
There was a stat thrown around about the 80s, but I think that got debunked.
Did
I
it?
can't remember exactly when.
Well, it was the first time in a long time that Vanderbilt had been favored against a ranked team, and they looked the better team. I mean, LSU's offense continued to struggle. There's a freshman running back that I think has some promise in the future, but it's not this season. And Brian Kelly keeps making every excuse in the book, but he doesn't have any. He can't make any excuses anymore because he keeps doing the same old thing. Eric, this from having him at Notre Dame. He can win you. He can win a lot of games, but does he ever win the big games?
No, never.
Yep, exactly.
I know we have joked about this before. Is this his last season?
It's got to be.
I think if Penn State's willing to buy out James Franklin at the rate that they did there, LSU is going to have some boosters that are going to be willing to pay out.
Hell, if Florida State is looking at possibility of finding ways to buy out Mike Norvell, then most certainly Clemson has an opportunity to buy out their head coach and LSU.
Yeah, and Joe's right about this. Both Drew Alar and Garrett Nussmeier were both
Aller.
Is it Aller? Okay,
Aller. But I mean, he disappeared because he's hurt and is out for the season, so that's a different disappear.
And I like the fact that
even when he played, though, he didn't look that good.
I mean, there's even two names that he doesn't mention that were also preseason Heisman first round picks. Klubnik and Arch Manning.
Yeah,
not true.
I wanted to talk about awards. Can we talk about mid-season first team All-Americans?
Do I need the full screen for this?
Is this so you can mention two running backs?
Well, I mean, somebody asked if Jeremiah Love is second team All-American mid-season, is Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, and Emmitt Smith on first team?
Where's Barry?
Who actually did the AP? Because I don't know. Who did they actually name the first team running back?
I don't know.
It was the Michigan running back and the Missouri running back. When I saw Missouri,
get out of here.
Who the hell are they?
Exactly. Get out of here with that nonsense.
I'll pull that up. Missouri, that team who has not played a road game yet.
Yeah, get out of here with that. And Michigan, you got walked by USC, who we just beat by double digits. Ed, you can return. It's okay.
Ed, are you doing a line or something? Like,
God, just talking. Moving on.
You had something
mad.
you were going to say.
You never talk, and then I'm trying to talk, and he's like, "Oh, I hate when you talk."
Because It's all about Notre Dame, and just like the old guy next to you, it's all
I was gonna
about
say, it's all about
Clemson.
Clemson.
Oh my
about
God!
It's all about
Clemson.
Cleveland.
How about that's not
I hate
true.
Cleveland. I'd rather not talk about Cleveland if they didn't give us anything to talk about. But these sons of bitches gives us something to talk about every week. I hate talking about Cleveland. I wish they would. I wouldn't talk about Cleveland. Why? Because they suck. I don't want to talk about Gabriel. I don't want to talk about their quarterback. I don't want to talk about their head coach. Oh, by the way, we might just trade the tight end. Why? Because our GM is absolutely not for just trying to trade him. He sucks at drafting, and he's just trying to make it up. By the way, we still have Deshaun Watson on our damn.
I was just trying to talk about mid-season All-Americans. That's all.
Yeah.
And I was going to defend Prophet for a minute. He doesn't only talk about Notre Dame; he talks about Kansas too.
And did you know that? Did you know he's from Wichita?
Big matchup, Sunflower Showdown on Saturday morning at 11.
Oh, we picking that one. That's on the list.
What do I say about Clemson?
What I say about
sounded like you're a sad puppy. What about Clemson? Oh God!
You're picking him to win the ACC.
Another notable upset to mention, one that kind of I was surprised by a little bit because I thought they were going to have a little down year compared to last year. Arizona State beat Texas Tech.
Oh yeah,
looked almost invincible in the so far in the Big 12. Has lost.
It was the logo change.
It was the logo change to Arizona State. And man, I will say this: I feel sorry for the poor team that has to play an angry Texas Tech next at home.
Who could that possibly be?
It's you know who it is.
Yeah, I sure do. I sure do. Go Pokes.
Oh dear, that line is at 38.5, and I thought that was way too low.
You're going to say Oklahoma State covers again, aren't you?
Absolutely. Because
talk about doing lines again.
I was expecting to see the Kent State line when they play Texas Tech, honestly, but that did not happen. Let's see. Ole Miss lost to Georgia, and Patrick, I know you're upset about that one, but honestly, the right team won.
Gunnar Stockton had a career day.
Yeah.
17 unanswered points. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Let's see. Georgia Tech beat.
I was angry about that game. Oh.
We talk about teams having will they get another win? Will South Carolina get another win?
They'll get one.
Schedule.
That looks okay. They played Coastal, so not counting the Coastal one.
They might get a second one. Last game of the season for South Carolina
against Clemson.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
How many games do you need in order for your team to be bowl eligible?
3.
6.
We got to win 3. We got to win. We've got to win 3 more out of the 5 we have left.
Are you going to the game?
Going to what game?
I don't know. Are you guys not playing?
I'm not going to any games.
Do you have 3 games in your schedule?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I don't know.
You got Duke. No offense, but Duke is not a pushover.
No, I know.
Then you got Florida State. You might get that one. You got Louisville.
We're not winning at Louisville.
You got Furman.
We got Furman.
And then you got South Carolina.
I think we could win the Furman, South Carolina, Florida State, and possibly Duke.
You're not going to the South Carolina game?
No, I never go to that game.
Are you sensing a pattern here?
Because you're not a fan?
They're going to win almost all their games.
Isn't it not at home?
No, it's here in South Carolina. It's here in Columbia.
Exactly. You're there, and you're not going?
No. I'm not getting down there with all those fools.
He's not a true fan.
We always have a big get-together. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We always have a big party at the house and watch it on TV. I'm not getting in the middle of that crap.
And Eric, you should know this. If you've seen where he watches Clemson games, would you want to go anywhere else?
I've seen it.
It's like a paradise.
It is.
You have every amenity that someone could want.
Popcorn machine and a beer fridge.
Phil.
Like I said, every amenity could win the Furman game. Hey Phil,
that doesn't really sound confident.
Tell Coach Hendricks to put on his A game, okay?
Phil, the last 2 weeks haven't helped Phil's case. So
true story. That is true. I'll give him that.
The last 2 weeks haven't helped your case either.
We beat Boston College.
You want to hang your hat on that one?
Over Furman? Sure.
What is it? How many wins does Boston College have? One? One?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, 1-5.
Yeah.
And that one.
Okay.
I mean, it's very possible we don't get bowl eligible. I'm not stupid, but I think there's at least 3, possibly 4 wins out there. I don't think the Louisville game is a win at all. I'm already discounting that one. I think Florida State's in turmoil. Furman should be. I'm not saying it is. Anything can happen. And South Carolina is in the same boat as we are. They suck. So
the fact that Furman is a should be is a testament to how little faith you have in your team.
No, Furman is one of those teams that has always been sort of
Furman's not the only
could be a thorn.
nominee for worst college football team in the state. Just saying.
I mean, this isn't. I thought this season started out for Furman to where they were going to be that team to be like, we got to worry about Furman.
Yeah.
But I mean, see how they bounce back in the next few weeks. Either I don't want to discount them.
Guys, is the best team in South Carolina Presbyterian?
Right now, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Because you know what Presbyterian has over everybody else? They have a freaking running game. And that's what you've got to have.
They got a winning culture.
And,
I was gonna say wins. That's what,
we got a lot
that's
of
what
wins.
they have.
But you gotta have a solid running game, and they have a freaking running game.
Oh my god!
I think it's Presbyterian 1, South Carolina State 2, Coastal Carolina 3, maybe. I don't know from there.
Could be very well, yeah. Because South Carolina State's having a pretty damn good year too.
Does USC Upstate have a football team? They'd be number 4.
I think they do.
I got it.
Actually, you know what? I don't know. Phil would know. Phil, does USC Upstate have I know they got baseball. I don't know if they have football.
I know they have basketball because I follow.
And basketball. Yeah, I don't know if they have football.
Oh, damn. Kansas State now is really pouring it on.
I have to put the Citadel in there. But one of the bigger upsets of the week, and the one that I'm very upset I did not pick, but glad that it happened, UAB beating Memphis. If there is a program that needed a win like that, it was UAB.
And it was a ranked team on top of that.
Yeah.
By the way, is Alex Mortensen related to the late Chris Mortensen?
That's his son.
Son.
Okay. I figured because Mortensen's not one you hear very often in the football world. So.
Schefter's like, yeah, I really wish that Chris would have gotten to see his son coach this game. But how do you feel if you're Memphis losing that game?
I mean, it's a rivalry game, so they're not happy about that.
Yeah. By the way, Phil, Anderson College is automatically the 4th best team.
Awkward.
They lost to a quarterback who got his first start at UAB, so they basically changed everything around. Yeah. So this is definitely optimism for you. Definitely optimism for Blazers. Like I said, they're not going to get to a bowl game. That season's probably already lost. But it's nice to see because I love that program a lot. I don't like to see when they do good. If I feel like it's good.
UAB.
Yeah,
I'm just glad that it's finally over. Like, I mean, now we can concentrate on Gottlieb watch now only, and not just both Gottlieb and
Trent Dilfer needs to go like home and just hold a clipboard because he
needs to just go away, just disappear.
Like, do you think ESPN brings him back?
I hope not.
No,
I do. I don't either. I hope they don't either. But yeah,
but
he's not a good evaluator.
Wait, is that stat? This is Kennesaw State's first road win since 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a commanding win.
I told you they've been terrible.
I mean, I knew they were bad, but I thought they always have another road win. But
did you see Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech's tied 2020 right now?
Yeah, 2020. Yes. Yeah,
that's a good news show.
What?
You said 2020.
Man,
pick your
both of you got some bad jokes tonight, man.
What?
Pick your moment. See, even Canadian Patrick just told you
terrible.
He just told you terrible. See,
terrible.
We're gonna stay in the American for a minute because we need to talk about
Phil. Bobby Lamb. Is that any relation to Hal Lamb, the former Calhoun High School coach in Georgia? Because he used to coach at my high school.
So I want to stay in the American for a minute while Phil answers that question to talk about Tulane because they unveiled some new jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And like to show that off for a minute.
I feel like Tulane gets new logos all the time or new merch.
Wait till you see the helmet. Look at the helmet.
Ooh.
That is fantastic.
What does that say? Is that just a design or does it say something?
It says Tulane.
It says Tulane right here. It has Uptown on the little.
Oh, nice.
Right there. I like this one a lot.
Is Campus Connection going to have those, Virgil?
I think they're for sale.
Okay.
If you go to Tulane's Twitter feed, you'll see some close-ups on that helmet. And I like how they've got the ironwork for the like on the walls in downtown, kind of along the sleeve there.
You mean the fence?
The fencing, yeah. The ironwork fencing, yeah.
I'm all right on it.
But the helmet is fantastic. If you see a little more of the detail around the sides and front of that, or excuse me, the back of that.
I'm trying to find I'm on their Twitter page right now. I'm trying to find the one you're talking about.
Let's see.
The one I saw had a side view of it, and it's not really the best view of it. No, that's not what I wanted.
(20-20) with a minute 55 left. I'm not sure. Bobby is from Georgia. Okay. He was fired from the head coaching job at Furman, and
same family.
That's if you scroll down from about 9 hours ago, the helmet.
No, I got an Instagram picture here for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
I'm okay.
I said it's hyper local for them, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they're calling it City Edition, so it's kind of their City Connect.
So, Phil, just so you know, the Hal Lamb that I was talking about is Bobby's brother. He used to be the coach at my old high school for a short time, but then he won a couple state championships at Calhoun High School in Calhoun, Georgia.
There's one more game we have to talk about. One team that we all follow was not mentioned. So, Ed, I was really disappointed in the Kent State game.
Man, listen.
I know Toledo's supposed to be one of the better MAC teams, but
they are. I'll be honest, I did not see this. I did not see that big of a beating. That was embarrassing. That was complete and utter embarrassment. That was just not good. I was like, damn, bro. Can you just take it? Nope, not taking it easy. Got it. Okay, cool. It was embarrassing. I don't have anything to say on that one. It's still a building program. I mean, the past head coach really did an absolute shit job, and it's going to take at least a year or two for Kent State to really become a good program again.
It could be worse. It could be UMass against Buffalo.
Oof.
At least they didn't wave at the players at Buffalo like the game was over, and then Buffalo comes back and scores and wins the game in a minute.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Absolutely.
Speaking of embarrassing, Georgia State made the bottom 10.
Like I said earlier, welcome to the club.
It's not the first time Georgia State's been there, and probably won't be the last.
You know, Oklahoma State's bad when they're in it and they're not number 5.
Yeah.
So
I think, ironically, I think that's what Georgia State was. I think they were 5.
Oh, they were the 5th one.
Yeah.
Well, that is all I've got for college football and NFL. We already made our pick. None of the college games were interesting for picking this week, so got a whole slate to work with. Picks for next week or for Thursday. And for those asking, I will be wearing a shirt on Thursday because now you have to pay.
Yeah.
We'll have Venmo and Cash App info at the beginning of the show for Virgil. So if you pay him, he'll do it.
Hilltoppers missed their field goal.
Yeah, it's all that. Well, if we enable tips on Twitch, that's when it will come in.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, I think we pretty much cover everything. I like it.
Yeah.
What you guys got going on this week on your podcast, Eric? It's not me. I can tell you that.
It's not.
Nope.
I thought you came on, but maybe
Nope.
not.
Nope.
What are we talking about if you come on?
Can't talk about baseball or the Central Division or anything like that because that happened 3 weeks after this started.
Sandlot baseball.
We'll talk about it. I'll bring it up. Oh, don't you worry, baby.
You're talking to the owner and CEO of Broken Bad Baseball Club.
That's right. So tomorrow, Earn Fun Average, Johnny and I have the owner, Eddie Hole of Queen City Corn Dog. Sorry.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Like Corn City Queen Dogs. That's good.
Corn City Queen Dogs. That sounds like a pretty good one there. That's
Queen
another
Dogs?
Iowa team for Lynn to go see. The Corn City Queen Dogs.
Listen, you need to get the rights to that name.
You need to contact Logan.
You need to
he
put
needs
that
to add that
right away.
He needs to add that to the made up teams right there. Corn City Queen Dogs.
Let's put an LLC right on it now.
Yep.
So
and Corn City is spelled with a K. ORN City.
So anyways, check out the Corn Dogs tomorrow. Earn Fun Average.
The answer is always going to be yes, Phil.
Absolutely,
always.
Phil.
Always going to be yes. Make a video? Yes. Well, Bob, doesn't matter. Make a video. Absolutely. 100%. So nothing for me this week. I'm coming back next week with another 5 questions. Actually, we might have the comeback to the show to Val. She's been missing in action. She's been,
I noticed that.
Yeah, she's been missing in action. Why? Because she's too big time for the podcast.
Every time I turn around, she's got like a new free box of something that's sponsored. Like
Fanatics
I was just about to say, she guys got a huge box from Fanatics with all the.
Doesn't even share the wealth.
Hashtag ads. Hashtag sponsors.
Well, I was gonna say the only part that's a shame is it had Bronco stuff in it.
That too. Yeah, it's a true story. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Make sure that you guys are following us, each and every single one of us, on all our social medias. Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel so that way you guys are always in the know when there is a new video popping down. Oh, by the way, it helps with the algorithm. It's simple. Let's go. Hit the like, subscribe. Except for Eric. Don't do that. Totally kidding, Eric. Love you.